Meet FM yo. What's your actually no? Meet FM. ASEM YIDIKA ninabeko. Ejume ninabeko. Needs FM.
Hey, want some.
Needs FM yo. What's your actually punk no?
The best station in the capital. Needs FM.
How many? Anyamaza. Hey, Asasi. Anyamaza. No Anyamaza. Asasi Gura. Inti. Somo. Namosumina yafomo. Amenia. Ghana.
Needs FM yo.
Asama tuza. Hera. Yankano power yenjumem na yefye yina. Tantana gene gae. Tangani papa matuza. Onyamele matuza. Okonyo matuza. Religious leaders.
Needs FM yo. What's your actually punk no?
The best station in the capital. Needs FM.
Yenso bonini nasi. Yenye kukume. Enjo yakuwa nasi krumu. Mufura penyefo wamera. Marijuana kwa wamera. Yenso bonini nasi. Ain't in the corner ya hoye.
Needs FM yo. What's your actually punk no?
Fakasapa, fa odo, fa jumpa, mawunia, na wakin bani biara. Oh, Ghana, Edway, oh. The catch out the young for Korean and young for Budano. Doctor, Aman, Soja, oh. Amen, Buffon paying for. Ghana, ain't doing our one set. Oh, Ghana, free Amen now. Nancy, you meant to see your free. Osana yarate wansera. Wambisa, police, teacher, oh.
Needs FM yo. What's your actually punk no?
Nancy, on your crab or share, Manfo, Yepia Pampa, Yepia Jampa, Yepesika, Yambotomo, Omra, I am Moa, or many, Anna, Yenny, Beda. yeah, someday. Lawyers, musicians, a grateful for
Need FM yo.
Man can, Father, I'm trying, businessman.
Utie oha echi ponkno.
Need FM.
Hey, want some.
Need FM yo. Utie oha echi ponkno.
Man, I want some. How many? Anyamada, hey, Asasi, Anyawada, no Yamada, Asasi, Inti, Somo, Namusuma, some Mina, how many? Ghana, Asama tuza,
Need FM
Yankano
yo.
power, Yengumum, Nayefina, Katlana Genegae, Sangani, Papa Matuza, Onyamele Matuza, Kokonim Matuza. Religious leaders, Sawanya, one of the
Need FM yo. Utie oha echi ponkno.
The best station in the capital. Need FM.
Yen so bonini nasi, yen ya kukme kukumne, engo ya kuwana sikrumu, Mufura penye fo wamera, mewana kwa fo wamera, yen so bonini nasi, ayenzu nukwema yeho yeho. Fakasapa, fa odo, fa jumpa, mawunia, mawunia, na wakin mani biara. Oh, Ghana, Edway, oh, the catch out I am for Korea, and I am from Budano. Doctor, Ama, Soja, oh, Amen, Bufum, paying for Ghana, ain't I doing now? I will say, oh, Ghana, free, I'm in now. Dancing, you meant to see your free. Osana yarate wansera, wambisa, police, teacher, oh. Leader, wambila, mayambe, Ghana, wambo. NC, on your crab, manfo, oh. Yepia pampa, yepia jampa, yepia sika, wayambo, tobo. Wambra, mayamboa, omeni. Ghana, yenye, baby, arako. Ghana hands here someday. Lawyers, musicians, a grateful I say win the man can. Basa, no. Ghana, he's some trying businessman, no.
Good morning, good morning. Sauda dantuo muo, sauda ka kwan huo, sauda bamba suo, uda fite muo, uda lorry station, eden ya plaster muo, nya yem plaster muo, empo nya ya bosuo, nya yem bosuo, sauda abronsa suo, na dia chenyo.
Transisio. Uda bronsansio, uda tademo, uda benchisio, usi abonsanya, yeina aliachiyeno. Transisio, uda bronsansio, wo da tademo wo da bench si o wo si abonsan a ye ina ade asie no
ampa ye nyina ade achi yen ne aka ne se ye de otweda mpo Nyankopon ase se nnenso yete ye ho ene ye ne yefrem OPANIN KWADWO ODAME ADDO mi na medi dwuma ho chia me na maboafo ata mechi enne eye Juliana Oben and Francis Okokroko, the great Francis. I meet 100.9 FM Sunye. ASEM YIDIKA program. She share memrenda no pebiada yadosumwo. Ende enso ya memrenda enti ne abuewura wo fie mu a wote yenkan. Ende the 20th day of September 2025. Because the correct month ayawo wo mu a say ede anazo say echese ampa yawo on the correct month or in the correct month September because we can free January babesi September 9 pepe na Yakopon so ka kire oba so obanyinsɛn abosome nkron ansa na wawo nti 9 months nti just September de wo mu a ese usipi na usita nti September fo ina oh say yeah just September from 1st up to 30th birthdays in doson enti ya wo September no ye declare say any birthday ye wo birth month what you say a birth month any birthday a birth month nti September no ye birth month nti wa ye wo September no me se me de eye echine kosie ina wotwe pepe 28 September na mini adofuru bebre 28 me brother owo US California ono so na woda 28 nti Sunday ono this year no si na woda pepe kosi tanko ye friend kosi tanko enti ye be celebrate metro location obeba ho why na ye na ya gieni ye be ma o ye motivational message and as a poem ye be ma o na ya hwe dwuma no pempenso a ye de buka koduru e wonde nso enti ye motivational message no and as a poem no nyamia ya dom ken sak kodie obede pombede waye short motivational song bi just say AB Crantle nenyom and as any beat and sak kodie afa to ho a just say ode wan wi nsem bi eguso a just say ehye nkwan papa ntie ewia na yede no asoso
Neat FM Neo.
Yeah. Adwendwen bɛn na da wo so paa ya boss bɛn kwa wonti uni adwuma odi obika tiga na bɛda ne mu sempi eniyema bebe ne da beni susu wututu go boto ma empty waton paboa wabɔ by day wa try eyiase empty still a moma ne bedidi agye wo kɔhye bo hia begu we ne mu ase wakɔ bɔfo akɔhu obinim ɔpambo ho go kuma ase unya kura nka bo benya motie bi ma na akɔkɔhwɛ mpo ase ɛha ho ɛgya bonko na de hia ontimi nua te ase bebi a bobi gi ne ntuma figu ye hwa na gumbi be fine ɛmfa woni ntutu go nipa bi so na wiase na wo pɛ na bo bae Mose, Udru, Eponado Pena Pomanica Sai, Usikini Jones, so can a dime bank crown a wanto, as when the Opian in the Bias can fire. What that's what Tiasi dear, what that's a Libya Nim Modachi, Sisica Beton Semua Minia, and Fahuni Baby Ashasi, take our command to him. Yamenem random repa, Boko will go to the insane Yumano won't dig to baby one of our home Yanko officer. Fahosa was off for you go Subempa. Yeah.
Neat FM Neo. Utie oha echi ponkno. Woodie Oha Echi Ponkno.
Neat FM.
Neat FM yo.
Adwendwen bɛn na ɛda wo so paa yɛbɔɔ so abɛn kora wo nti wonni adwuma wodi obi ka tiga na bɛda ne mu nsɛm pii ɛniyɛma bebe ne da w'ani susu wotutu wo bottom a empty watɔn mpaboa wabɔ by day watry ɛyi ase empty still a moma ne bɛdidi agye wo kɔhyerɛ wo hia bɛgu w'anim ase wakɔ ɔbɔfo akɔho obi nim ɔpamboɔ hɔ wo kuma ase wonya kora anka wobɛnya mmɔtie bi ma na akɔkɔhwɛ mpo ase ɛha wo ho ɛnyɛ mo nko na deɛ ɛhia wo ntimi nua te ase bebia bɔbi gyi ne ntuma figu yɛ hɔ a na gobi bɛfae ɛmfa w'ani ntutu wɔ nipa bi so na wiase na wopɛ na bɔbae Mose, Udru, Eponado Pena Pomanica Sai, Usikini Jones, so can a dime bank crown a one top as when there. Opian in the Bias can fire. Would have Sotia said, dear, would have said, Nia Modachi, Sisica Beton Semua Minia, and Fahuni Baby Ashase, take our command to him. Yamenem Random Repa, Boko will go to Johnny Wim, Bissy Kakasana, Meme Penquan, we had the so you must already be an Ayatia Sempa, insane Yumano one did baby one of our Homa Yanko Professor. Fahosa was off for you, Subempa. Yeah. What else?
Neat FM yo. Neat FM yo.
Ampa enya wonko na ade hiaw yen ye motivational poem no ye say ye be stress uber record na wo de atu kotodwem ama brini abi na akaikai wo enti enen so wo a wo kai no na wo and ye first time no tie na ye recite a na wo so de bi atu kotodwem na esiwie enti one go. It is a lesson you should heed. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you persevere, you will conquer. Never fear. Try again. Yetimbio, I say it is a lesson you should heed. Try again. If at first you don't succeed, try again. Then your courage should appear. For if you persevere, you will conquer. Never fear. Try again. Debia meka say quitters don't win and winners don't quit. Enti ensuro nyakukudro shaw hoden pimko wanim ne besu yie esan say they say the downfall of a man is not the end of his life. Ohu abrabọ no fashe utrimu say emu adin se den wo ubeku akwa ewiye. What I say, never think about the negatives. Always be positive. Oh, my watching always no engine just a beer. Unim say beer we dear a cosruba form a bay a cosruba form a bay. Never think about the negatives and never fear. You see, refusal to take a risk is a risk by itself. What do you also? Min check kakra procrastination and born to her idea so we and no now we to shada my brother my sister no and they are frasie nempo ufri ase ne sanye ya just when your experience what I say when your experience so san be free ase ufri ase from ground zero bio enti be bold na kuko wenim na ebesi yie endwendwen basa endwendwen entanta emwadwen ya ontanta just be focus straightforward straight thinking what you say na dwen hwekan we school for bi moto SHSB say infantipem say dwen hwekan what you say dwen hwekan. You think about the future. Enti emma bibia ehunhun. Ewi ase ne yebetoe. Yebeda ho su eja. Yesi yebefiri ha akọ. Eye dian ra edansa boa yebekọ. Enti nya wo beye ye no ye na ye ne ye. Si ubu ma obu yedu. Ensuro kuko wanim na ebesi wo ye. We ene ye motivational message kakra enne ye de esomwo na mewo eni bi wo ha me pese me ne wo che eno so be motivate you yentie Archbishop Duncan Williams and as a Duncan Nicholas Williams muntie no.
Remember, those who help the most will betray you the most. Don't ignore the signs of betrayal when you see them. You will see the investment God made in Lucifer. And God is the most perfect, upright, blameless God, and yet was betrayed. So it doesn't matter how blameless, how upright, how righteous you are, you shall be betrayed. Nobody comes into this life and dies without facing betrayal. One time or every now and then you'll be betrayed. And remember, Absalom betrayed his father David. Who was David? A king. So presidents, king can be betrayed. He was a prophet. Prophets can be betrayed. He was a priest. Priests can be betrayed. He was a man after God's own heart. He was betrayed by his son. Absalom, the son of the king, betrayed his father. Joseph's brothers betrayed him. Your brethren, your countrymen, your loved ones that you care about the most can betray you. Ham, the son of the righteous preacher of all times, Noah, betrayed his father. Why? He saw the vulnerability and the nakedness of the father. Those of you who have access to leadership, every now and then you see the vulnerability of leaders. Be careful. And when you see their vulnerability, you don't assume that you are better than them. Because if you are in their shoes, you might do worse. Samson was betrayed twice by his wife, and secondly by his girlfriend Delilah. Love can betray you. You think you are in love, what you are in love with can betray you. Judas betrayed his master Jesus, and Jesus said, you betray your master with a kiss, and people can betray you with a kiss. The kiss of an enemy and the kiss of a brother and the kiss of a friend. Hey, kisses, showing affection, but they set you out.
Neat FM Nyo. Utie oha actually punk no.
Neat FM.
Enti aha na de a motivational message no esi. Na ye programming ya hihya ne se efedi kan no ye de trending issues nsɛm a kyese na otwi mu epiepie ye bi kra wante bi a wote ye kra wanya nkyeremu ne yie wo ebi kra kyese ase passing comment bi na ASEM YIDIKA program ya hihye se ye de besomwo efiri ho a ye wo the big issue on our table today. And so ye de bebrew na ehawbo ehwaw sisi eho na wo so benya akwanya afre ana se obetu kwa send message na ne etiti wo ne ama obu ayire tan anopei yempese memeda anopei wode nyome behyehyehye mu ma obu wankasa obu ehuru na obehwie gu fom ma obu aharewo ye de beba na afe yede efa itwato no so asomo a abedwefo betenase MPP NDC ebetenase Ernest Kwame Adade babafia from the MPP so na lawyer Kojo Mensa of the NDC no so betenase e wo fia enti yede trending issues esomo na ensɛm a kyese ye first story emu onyan kakra na so sese asɛm yi edikanti ya na ye bɛka kyerɛ wo nditawa so na tie Medical and Dental Council kyese ye kasa koya eku a omo no mo hwɛ a doctors wo so e wo man mu Medical and Dental Council for omuna doctor bia wo sa kuo mu wo doctor ni wo Ghana ha nko ade e je se wo ka ho na se kuo na omode asɛm bi aba betudwa se Ghana ha a doctor fo a wonum wa ha wo mo som yen e wo ya sabia ahodo yi o se a doctors o bebre na a battle with mental health just a bebre na wo adwimu yade a doctor fo Tawko hospital upa doctor mana wo pane upa doctor mana ye say doctor fo ni bebre na e wa adwimu yade na omosansu abuse substance just bi ni cocaine bi ni weed bi ni amnesia bi ni hwan tramoy say a doctor fo bebre na da omo wo Ghana ha bebre na e battle with those things nti ma bebre na e wa adwimu yade bebre na esunsun cocaine bebre na wo mo ndro tramo no mo kase de wo mo ho te se ndro be mo ye aire ja Rastafari for doctors nkwa bebre na ja bebre na medical and dental council for the asem betu dwa na Ghana for say ai yan yare me ye kwakwaje ayaresa e wo a hospital a there's a doctor for mbehwe yen no bebre na da e wa dwem yare Ghana for say no wonder tina doctor for bebre na tumi prescribe ndrobia just say ye kaya ye nua nwumtuni koda yade akọ hospital ma ya mani ndro a just ndro a edema no na say nye ne yade no hu ndro hu be biada oh inti said medical and dental council can say ya na just say the krabi wom isansa doctor foi bebre na prescribe ndro e ma yade fo mom konom kra ma yade ne ye west na we ya ne den medical and dental council for mo de asem na betu dwa a doctor for mo ti say mo yo mo di anasa mo yo mo den ye a doctor for wa so Iswa. Nti Ghana Medical and Dental Council omo say ya doctor for omo som yen omo bua me ye ho ato yen bebre na da e wa dwum yade na omo sanso abuse substances ebi ni cocaine ebi ni weed ebi ni tramol tansemi na otwi mu ene pie na samwe beto odwape na kolebu fo se hwe mumbra kolebu teaching hospital embra mbehwe mumbra embehwe ose kolebu elusu specialist yese ka specialist a obi o ho a ono no yefese o gynecologist ono no o specialist bi o ho ENT yese wo hwen weni ene waso problem bia ba ho a ono no hwe a specialist obi o ho a ase wo spinal cord ono wo steady deeper spinal cord the way ye adwuma ye chi no mpene wo ho no obi ho so a ye hip bone wo obi o so ase wo nerves obi o only the eye wo weni nko a eye specialist sa ekuekuoi anasa doctor fo a omo ye specialist e wo sa ndwuma ya no kolebu si omulu su omo papa kolebu ese about 300 specialists and omo de brain drain e ka brain drain a ese omo ko amanone akosiki for kwabrama for be say greener pastures Ghana mwa nti omu pese omu ko UK US Canada these 3 countries yi na omu ko bo mo bra na yeso omu ko diye omu ko yedwuma ma yechi omu ka kese e wo ho isanse Ghana ha yenhwe omu ye yenchi omu ka kese nti tese kolebu nko ase first half of this year just 6 months of this year 2025 omu lose nearly 300 specialists 300 o nipa a doctor for omu specialist se na mekan no obi ono gynecologist pe obi a eye specialist, obi a ENT, obi a nurse. Wahu. Mako 300. And I'm free on my mu. So I'm kope greener pastures. Na omei ye ni se ya ebeye we pe we kolebu pe o. Kolebu pe na yeko reach yeko 37 yeko G. Name them. Tamale Teaching Hospital. Imagine in Tibetan, Cape Coast, Trauma, Municipal, Winneba, Moko Hono Mwa, and the Bubrija. Ora Esiedu Nkatia, we General Chairman, Miami Papa. Otiesim ose oko thank you tour. A thank you tour no okodru baby na mbrante kwa se oru ese du katia se papa in fact NDC ya bre papa ya bre ya bonto amache se party aba power afi ya chiche positions a ya nya bi ya ku we se falata kwa hafa we kwa hafa we kwa ha tesenye ko hwehwe baby cry space where the back cry hey e better say the bi akoshe ho nti ye de ye dwa party no sense ye nya position bi enso ye de asom enso nya kakra gu ye bottom asa ye abra kwa na ori said nkatia the chairman of the party say your time will come already ora said nkatia say NDC youth na mwenya appointment no or say your time will come. Your time will come. Enti munya botre na positions no bebre wo ho a ye hwe na ede nkrofo ato. Na wotwi mu na bar conference. A course war Upper East. Na a lawyer for Kukudama war my na. A drew some render so bia copium. It was Abia ho. Na Omukushia kama. Menim so we are me check him so omugusu or we. Na a ho na ye Attorney General or my where the buffalo penny the Attorney General. Ekopie mo ho eye owura Dominic Akrutinga Ayeni ekopie mo ho na odinanu disem ekoto dwa na ye papai ekasa wa obeti wasu ensema papai hwegu ho Ghana Bar Association for mo ye nya atwem papa jese ena no nsem bi baaye to ho montumi anka ho hwe ye yi sha to say motete ho montumi an bowa na say the same mra no ye yusu e de yi Chief Justice dia mo say hey and ye monti ase into Ghana Bar Association led by Mami Efuagate Honorable Dominic Ayeni Akrutinga o say mo ye nya atwem papa na yentie sidia owura Dominic Akrutinga Ayeni the Attorney General edo nsem tu dwa o bar conference no ase yentie no
Immediately upon assuming office in 2017, an Article 146 petition was filed for the removal of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission, Mrs. Charlotte Osei, and her deputies from office. The bar saw no basis to speak out about compliance with due process. But in recent times, the bar found its voice when petitions based upon the same constitutionally defined procedures were brought in respect of the removal from office of the former Chief Justice, Mrs. Gertrude Araba-Tokono. Ladies and gentlemen, the honest question we have to ask ourselves is, what changed? The three petitions aforementioned touch and concern office holders of three constitutional bodies critical to the sustenance of our democracy. The independence of the three institutions has been guaranteed by the Constitution. The three occupants were all women of significant repute and members of our noble profession. The three committees established pursuant to Article 146 complied with the constitutional procedure to the letter. And yet, the bar found its voice only in relation to the third petition. Coincidentally, the voice of the bar amplified the voice of the opposition. The lawyer in politics must be a voice of reason, moderation, and constitutionalism. The bar must speak out not to please governments or opposition parties, but to defend the rule of law, the independence of the judiciary.
Inti Attorney General say Ghana Bar Association say ye Charlotte say na money mo voice ayira yante afidie edu tokonu so a unfortunately ma fan no mo voice mo ne aba mo kasagum na no na etwa na yam kura ne say Ghana Bar Association kasa mo kasa no say ye opposition MPP for kasa na Ghana Bar Association omoka. Na Attorney General kasa wie ya fumam away otilo papa ni ya gudu eno free conference nase antena hobio o kasa wie ya na o se twia kai maka mebusu ase mewi me na me call no ena the president of the Ghana Bar Association Madam Efuagate lawyer ni mapa o se Owura Dominic akrutinga yeni nkese wotina ha na wote sounds enti president of the Ghana Bar Association also kasai na momentie si de ono so odin nsam etudwa.
Constitution of the Ghana Bar Association enjoins us to protect the independence of the judiciary. This is a duty the association does not take lightly, and from time immemorial, the bar has fiercely performed this duty. My learned friends, we are all aware that Article 146 of our 1992 Constitution has come under severe scrutiny in recent times. For the first time under the Fourth Republic, it's being evoked in respect of a Chief Justice. The position of the bar must be stated clearly in this regard. The bar recognizes the fact that the power of removal can be exercised under Article 146. But the bar's major concern relates to the process. In the absence of specific rules of procedure, the sketchy process potentially lends itself to arbitrariness and a lack of fairness. Hence the bar's resolution on the matter, which was as follows. The Ghana Bar Association hereby also calls for the immediate enactment of clear and comprehensive regulations relating to matters under Article 146 of the Constitution of the Republic of Ghana to ensure transparency, accountability, and fairness in all proceedings involving Superior Court justice, particularly in the context of the impeachment or removal of such offices. This resolution was passed and publicized by 30th April 2025. However, no rules were produced. It is commonly said that justice should not only be done but manifestly be seen to have been done. The lack of an enactment for such rules in the case of the removal of the fourth highest person in the nation should be a matter of concern for all of us. These rules should have been known to all and sundry before the commencement of the process, as it greatly affects the standard to be met. It ends up being an unfortunate precedent which lacks fairness, a situation that calls for redress, if indeed we are custodians of justice. We all deserve justice, from the well-endowed in society to the less endowed, from those who wield political power to those who don't, from those who have economic.
Enti Madam Efwagate, President for Ghana Bar Association, no so nene ena wotsi ye no my response to Honorable Dominic Akrutinga Ayeni, the Attorney General, Ninsema Odukotu Dwa e bar conference na se. Now, former Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Tokunu Saki. Mami say, ono de onte ne ho ase o. Onte ne ho ase debi. Say, I'm weighing as Chief Justice. I then also yin efri say oye Supreme Court judge. And also was yin efri hono. Mami say onte ase nti ono de we tebre aban edna court say why me as Chief Justice untumi yimi emfiri wo say me ye judge Supreme Court judge bio nti mami say emra no enhwem no hu say no why ni as Chief Justice no ye yi na free ho no ye si wedi nsem boni bi nti ye yi na free ho no say oye judge e wo Supreme Court no eno so e affecting ana nti ye mame former Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Tokunu Saki say dabi on the ontiase nti the aban akokot na some we beto dwa pe na ekrofo bi se say mami den no patre na some okay dia say yentiase we okay dia esihi na ebede abase uye headmaster and as a head teacher na ye you every say won ye headmaster bio wodi nyamransem bi na say ye you every so a ebede na wako teacher ye why the teacher wachira dia na wa pass through the ranks about by headmaster and they say wa mbezi sikabi anke ni say wedie na say ye yiwe free ho a suspend remover yes suspension po we dey terminate wo contract and I say ye yiwedi a ubetumi aka say answer my headmaster na me teacher enti no yensam ti adina na me kire no I still want to go back to the classroom and teach enti enkrofo bisa say we a teacher ni waba be headmaster na ye yiwedi a ena me nsamfun bi a wudi ye na ye yiwedi a ubetumi aprese baba teacher ana ndi sansami ena Ghana fo bebre ebisa ye mame former Chief Justice Gertrude Araba Esaba Tokunu say na wo ye judge ampa Supreme Court wa serve o bench no so em se be 22 years nie what na bench no so sa ene ya be your Chief Justice ke say otemofo penin papa wuna udi atemofo inanim na waye bibia enye na sa ye jiwedi a eye den na wo sabe prese na wo judge nti wo judge na wo ye ne de MPP flag bearership race abba associate time na chese owura Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ekopie mu wo Ashanti region amaye bio wonu ma ye bi papa chama wuntumi hayayayayaya chama wuntumi jina na so na chese keche bia oye nsem bia oka anwum bia oto no ometie chama wuntumi abra Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ekoshia Ashanti region some of the delegates na odebon to say delegate be hunu mobo no matter man the second time na wababedi party nanim going into 2028 elections yentie chama wuntumi abra Osi bawumiya no change aka na omesen omuse 9 pe enti chama wuntumi chese wogina brane se oye campaign mu odin ama Dr. Mahmoud Baumia ababedi party nanim na ebi ameka se adinakwa two front runners two adene abrabokra se bibia no two anya yes obey no anya go obey come anya sit obey stand what you say enti Honorable Kennedy Akwampreku kwati aboa kwame Japan ono so onam obontoa na okopiem e wo bono baby na delegate ni nsam a mo ka no o mutie momientie one shake bi nsam a oka Sheikh Dauda ya kan sheka eze obi a wa bene wo Quran wa bene wo papa wa kind back to back just oya Islamic scholar nefa ni Sheikh the Sheikh Dauda nsema odi tudwa wo bono abra kredi Japan ono so ne campaign a odi bon to ase obabedi party nanim going into 2028 elections no odi bedi party nanim akọ no Sheikh nsema odi tudwa yentie Sheikh Dauda nso nsama nso kafa Ken Japan ehun
Obakaya 2024 ko police station egameye na for yan hweye na for Kennedy amma 2028 you can go to the police station na politically suicidal strategically unwise say as a political party only say me stronghold me and the house so me weak hold now see baby our majority ward domino me ko yi me flag bearer ho baby only domino ko yi flag bearer bia nim say echo north northern Ghana you to be ho na me kasai me muslim but ko northern Ghana MPP me no nim say ye ne hode over southern Ghana echo na MPP to me wo to say me no kasai by election Tamale Central. Edmako as a party. Every Edmako. Adon na yellow former flag bearer. I no free slim. One in Tamale and what? I don't know when you do no slim and go by election. Your car, you're very photo. Omukra will end this before. Omo play no. I go cash no. Nipa 12 and I go promise. End this before. I don't know because anybody go. Now you see play niti. You go and yes sir. We cannot go. Your car, your baby, I'm a na so wo from for better our free stream na by election with stream na ultimate kwa. Do you have to go again? No, let's change direction. If you keep on doing the same thing, you won't get different results. You will get the same results. 1992 this year, when the Professor Aduba Ekoye, what level koto anyankwai, only koto Ekoye the second time. Yes, Sano. Before by when improve the year 2000, now we need power. You need power. So say who will be now MPs 137. 137. Now independent account 138. Now it is 87. So the time is now. Maybe catch say in election, religious and tribal factor and counter over America, Florida, and other countries. There be a candidate to a free no, and how you walk. But because I said, candidate I would call no, the holding over the free now. It is no. John Mama, what Babu is, Echo Bruno, was in Makota for Moto Abamami. John Mama Bank concern was in Makota for Moto Abamami. Kennedy Akumpako, Niri Echo the regional, or because of Makota for Moto Abamami, or would have Kennedy their home. No candidate to do the car, regional or because of Makota food. Regional or because of Makota food. We patrol every before. Let's be strategic and select our candidate. And the candidate is no other person than Honorable Kennedy Akumpako Ajapo.
Enti ensemwa Sheikh Dauda editudwa abra Honorable Kennedy Akompreko e Japan airborne to say obedi party nanim going into 2028 general elections. I say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia Musade no kwa mobelusu. It's answer if you keep on doing the same thing, you get the same results. But also send more, you get a different results. Enti se mo pese mo wini abato anu kwa dia 2028 general elections na no other person than Honorable Kennedy in Japan. Na owura Tony Edu migiri se wote ne nka che yie papa siade wanyini papa Tony Edu me swakra na me ne nam Choice FM ne Hot FM ba Adum FM kra no na papa onya akwada na ma benante hama sia papa yanyini oye ndi sini mapa na odi asem bia tudwa papa ise ono de obia just President Mahama eni ho a oba be hye na nan no ohu ni pa bia sa na mum on the hope say sambre ni bedu say obi ba si President John Dramani Mahama anan no de wewu ko papa say be sambre no hope say no ni ho isanse sisi onya akoda bio nti ogidi say sambre no onpese obehu kra enti yentie tidia papai edin nsem tudwa ewie so a osaka asem bi se ono the last wish beka machiro yentie Tony Edu se why na be succeed President John Dramani Mahama.
But whoever is planning to take over from Mahama, a great deal depends upon the outcome of the Mahama administration. If it does well, it inures to the party. And therefore, it creates a wind on which the potential or the prospective person can ride. But I don't know. I don't want to be here. maybe by the time it comes to that point, I will be gone.
You don't want to see what happened to the party next?
No.
You don't want to be around to see?
I don't want to. Senna, I'm old though. I try. But I'm old. God has been good to me. But I wouldn't mind if he takes me today.
Oh.
Sana Tinin or say or no dear, whoever takes over from President Mahama will depend on what President Mahama will do. Say or take kunyaisui the performance ne bechire say party no beko so atena abenja no so and also say on beko position. No no mpa de on pese obehunu on pese sa abre no eba beto no esan say wonyini nti ha no kura say onyankropon beto nsa afre no ndedu ya okasei sa no wura Tony Edu jese oye NDC ni mapa wakwa ma NDC party ni papa enyende eka kedesa dima kotene wura Tony Edu ena eka ne sei na ose ni last wish adia jese isia ebeye ne de papa eno se Ghana Black Stars ebe qualify nomako World Cup we who say Ghana Black Star bobo nothing TV hu e wa hwebi yentie owura Tony Edu yentie no
I see. You're a big sports fan?
Oh, yes. My house...
No, at least want to see where the future of the party... You know John Mahama.
All I want to see is live long enough to see the Black Stars qualify for the World Cup and see them play well during the World Cup. Live long enough to see the Black Stars qualify for the World Cup and see them play well during the World Cup.
See, Yura Tony Edu, and now what's saying in Kano, or say on the percent, they say Obehu, say Black Stars, or ma qualify, no more World Cup, no Obehu say, Mujina, I go Pramanoso, no Muyin Kache, the last wish, and no pet, no person what's nasi, na ohun. Tony Edu, and also dear, Yankopo Bemma na bem. Ubetinase na we say Black Stars a qualify na ejina say Canada o say USO say Mexico ube say ye mrantie omo bo a Ghana force bebre enya akwanya na omo kobo mo chidom nti Yewura Tony Edu Yankopon be mo watenase na we hu nia wakuma so ade opese wo hu no Ubehu. Big one.
Ubla
Neat FM Neo.
The big one on our table today, the big issue, the controversial issue, the albatross issue. There's some much in some may come a young share ye. Ama afe ya peja yensa ya tu yense guwiem se chise onyankopon nankasa ebehwe yen. And some ha and some more ya ASEM YIDIKA entina yese yebeka.
Anoma koliwa anoma koliwa.
Gather and sell. Galamsey. Illegal mining.
Anoma koliwa anoma koliwa.
Asa yehu kotokuwa no ne de kura ahyemu. Oh my Ghana, asa ye nimpanifo mbetumi take decision say asam we ni pumasi branie. Ena ye twifa ya buse ya. Ye twifa ya buse ya. Ye ina so ye nim say edi ye nya e prayen. Empenifo akasa, Catholic Bishop Conference for akasa, Ghana Medical Association for akasa, tese omemu obi biada kasa. Ghana Water Works kasa. Emempo yen treatment plants bebre hon ma ya shutting it down. Esan se Galamsey prayen. Galamsey prayen. Eden nesie yampenifobia enkane ansa nomba betina bemu no omu kasa ye kire ye kwanya omode Galamsey befa so sempo omo bednya abenjwa ne tena so a ampa omo betena so nanso ya twifa ye bo Ghana Medical Association for class there. Almost say President Mahama say one solve Galamsey na yan you be pian we sin chain. Uko KNUSTR UTAC president and as a UTAC for mo hono almost say President Mahama will abandon Galamsey fight for economic gains. Na chese sika yenya wo Galamsey muntino President John Dramani Mahama wa yineni we fineni chese osi entukwa no okokura okun kokwasa Oma sem se adenti na President John Dramani Mahama wa bekase illegal miners enka no mutua na ye kan say omo de foreigners in a benefit yes almost say yan asase na nso foreigners na benefit into say ne say ya set good board up na say Ghana for air benefit ya yes ya asase na ye say there na nso Ghana for na air benefit enunti na UTAC KNUST for say da bi president one kan ye nya wo kan esan say wo gain economically nti na wa abandon Galamsey fights konyako waterworks mesi wo free bodwase ekọ suedura aguna suedura konyako waterworks no tese wo kwan no ho a upa uduru ho a sifom na kose me pese me behwe ye treatment plant si dia noma ekọ so ha nsu a ebegum ma mutumi refining yie na se mutie ni krogin ma yansu enya bi enom enti bodwase ekosi aguna sueduro eko part of mankesim omunyina omunyansuo enom yentie owura Samuel Okudjeto Ablakwa nsem bi odi tudwa abra no wo position na oche kwanya NDC ba ombetumi akon Galamsey yentie no
Anoma koliwa anoma koliwa anoma koliwa anema koliwa.
Our manifesto also is proposed to ruthlessly end the menace of Galamsey, which poses an existential threat. As we speak, Ghana Water Limited have put out statements that at this rate, in the next few years, we'll have to import water. They say the Pra River is gone. The turbidity levels are they can't even treat it at a level that does not even allow them to treat water. So as we speak, central western region, parts of Greater Accra, water crisis. Only the NDC manifesto is pledging a ruthless combating of this menace, which poses an existential threat. Clearly, when you listen to the Western Regional Minister, you listen to MPP parliamentary candidates and MPP stalwarts, their regional chairman and all of that. They are complicit. They are neck deep. And I listened to Mr. Erastus Donko this morning, and he said that, look, it is the ruling party officials who have just made this fight worthless and useless because they are complicit. They are the real people who are behind the Galamsey menace. You need a new government that will come and confront this menace because it doesn't make sense. A whole government with a national security apparatus. You have DISEX, MISEX, RECSEX, all these security councils, DCs, regional ministers, police commanders, NIB officials, national security operatives, and all of them are saying that they are helpless because of unarmed Ghanaians. Even if they are armed, can they match the billions that we approve in parliament every year for national security? And see where we are. See where we are. Look at how our river bodies are looking. Apart from the Volta River, all our rivers are gone because of Galamsey. A deceptive president who told us that he was putting his presidency on the line. Apparently, nothing was put on there. There was even no line. Who's Galamsey matter? The incoming president, President Mahama, just as he has announced that he will set up a commission of inquiry on looted lands, I am hoping that he will set up a commission of inquiry on Galamsey. We must identify all the actors from the top. I'm not interested in these errand boys who are in the pits. The real masterminds, the cabal, the doyens, they must be named and shamed. They must be sanctioned. And I will wish that we totally stop small-scale mining. Let's just ban it for a period. Let the environment rest. I don't mind 10 years.
You mean illegal or both?
Both.
But people have licenses. People have made investments.
It doesn't matter.
Legitimate licenses.
It doesn't matter. Look.
Unless you are prepared to pay a lot of.
If we are not willing to take radical steps, then let's forget it. Let's forget it. Look, a lot of these licenses. Are you aware that there are licenses in forests? Licenses that should not have been granted in the first place.
But that's different. Sammy, that's
yes.
different. Yes. So if there are licenses that are illegitimate that were unlawfully granted.
So look, we are saying that we are not interested. In any case, what are we getting? You've seen all the reports, the smuggling that goes on.
You're getting, this year alone.
As compared, what is officially registered, as compared to the smuggling, what actually other countries are getting, is peanuts. Commission of inquiry. We go after the real McCoys. We sanction them. We place a total ban for a good number of years to reclaim our environment, to restore our water bodies, and then after 10 years, we can really decide on what we do. If we are not willing to take radical steps, anchored with integrity of leadership. Because look, under the name of they are sponsoring parties, who are those they are sponsoring? Who are those they are sponsoring? Those of us close to party financing, we know the struggles it is to campaign and to I mean, who are they? They go and identify a few people. They themselves are the ones financing themselves out of their nefarious activity. Have you ever been approached by any small scale man? I don't know them. These so-called Galamsey people. Who are they sponsoring? Who? And at where? Please, let's go after the real McCoys. Let's have this commission of inquiry. Let's punish people. Let us stop this small-scale mining for a considerable number of years. Let's let our environment, which we have so raped and brutalized, breathe. Because this is a survival issue. And I will come back to the complicity of this notorious Lands Commission. Since the minister has invited us to this national debate.
Sa adiesi na ewo honorable Samuel Okujato Ablakwatirim eya adiesi papa odigu kwan mu se NDC ebetena so sa enyome na ombetumi implement ebesi Galamsey ano eya papa eya dwempa na so bisa se omo betena so yi sa ideasi omo implement bi ana Ye man penny or tisu say enso can be a brand na over position or bob one was oba bedi or main sono or de adwinchebi atudwa akwanya befa so a so no e be president a obeso Galamsey ano ni impo the then government omo ana omo benefit inti omuntumi ensia no yentie ye mampeni.
Indeed, if we were in some other jurisdiction, he would have resigned by now. By his word, he put his presidency on the line. Because now his own people have been found to be the ones engaged. All their party executives have, concessions and are doing illegal mining in forest reserves. It's a pity. But it's close to home, and that's why he can't deal with it. If you go to the districts, they talk about community mining. Community mining is the MPP party executives and the DCAs who are doing the community mining. And so they are the ones doing what they're doing. And so how can you expect him to fight, Galamsey when his own people are involved in it?
The president lacks the political will to do this?
He does. It makes very nice, verbiage when you talk about it and you express a will to do something well. Action speaks louder than words. Our river bodies are still the coffee color that they were. Maybe they were Milo before, they are looking like coffee now, getting darker. And they all know who are doing it. The champagne machines are there. It's not something that you can put in a handbag and walk and go and do it here. They put it there. And so how come you can't find the champagne machines, that are washing all that mud into the river bodies? So I think he's failed when it comes to I've been reluctant to implement a state of emergency in the Galamsey fight because we've not exhausted the powers we even have without a state of emergency. We have the opportunity to arrest anybody, to confiscate any such thing. There are laws for forest protection and all that give us enough powers to be able to act. Implementing a state of emergency might sound nice, but it should be the last extreme, the last resort. So for now, let's exercise all the powers we have. And if it becomes necessary for a state of emergency, then we'll look at it. It means we have to go to Parliament. The president can't just declare a state of emergency without, going to Parliament, because there's a limit to how long you can maintain that state of emergency. And so I believe that we still have leverage to continue to fight Galamsey without necessarily implementing a state of emergency. We have to, it means that we have to delineate the areas where the state of emergency is operational. And if you look at the area where Galamsey is taking place, it covers several districts of our country. And so we would do it if it becomes necessary. But for now, I think that we've given the security services enough powers to be able to deal with people who are found to be involved in Galamsey.
The President of the Republic, His Excellency John Dramani Mahama, said, as a matter of urgency, immediately he should order the stop of any mining operations being carried out. Near task forces for no nama or more yano. can never be said as fighting illegal mining, but rather extorting monies and creating problems. Until Omanpenyi order the IGP, the Interior Minister, whichever task force be said, they should immediately halt all the operations. And how you need obia or legal minor, task force is now nominal. Him fan almost checking the documents of people who are mining and where they are mining and whether they have permit to mine or they don't have permit to mine. Of questions to be answered. There are a lot of education to be given. And until America say I'm paying halt to all operations and let us sit down and find a very lasting solution to this problem. And solve a problem. The problem by solving a problem. The minus.
Enti ya Galamsey tese ne puma sibre pa ensen. Galamsey illegal mining gather and sell dia edi enyan ese yensuwa emendem po chese bebre ekra nsuo ede ba o meimu no ne puma sibra ensen. Owura Solomon Owusu, doctor, mining engineer, mining consultants. Anope ya mwachi edeba ni TFM so.
Yeah, no.
Owura Solo anope unhu te sen.
Nyame ada bibia bo most
yenso ye hu ye papa ya da so se we bisa. Anope ye frewa tiawa. Galamsey. Jese me kai pa interviews aye ni waye miame papa da kabre ni waye efa Galamsey hu jese ko awako sanka omen ye Galamsey ti de besi akra na nka be ye kama na ensese ye nsuwa no wako tisia ye Galamsey ne pumasi bre ene sen a omen asa ye da so etwefa ya bui ne pumasi bre pa ene sen
yo my main focus teacher what for na tene dise Galamsey pensement abidia aban da efiti bibia kwanya no mo fast so mo fast no na endi na some of us can't find to stop kwanya they fight but Emma omufri aban yenya significant resource here aban football with so afiti ate na say the way afiti ate the more I strongly believe that when society ever. Yeah, hello.
Yeah, migusuti you.
Yeah, okay. Obishamia, money talk about no. Sana make a ban we afiti ate. So Ghanaian in significant results we had. But America travel in the meeting. Efrim for the warning I believe that it's a sign of them Emma Dana, you know. If you are able to say crowding, but the baby was level of the crazy.
Enti na chese obi ka se aban eba so ye first barely 8 months enie enti no ye ma no kwan na ontutu ne omaye na se wo hwa a nneoma mu de gu akwan mu se omode ko Galamsey no it's in the right direction ana
for now need to me comment on it but the Americans said there is room for improvement and they are working out to improve on what they are doing. No, follow. To the end. No, follow.
Ora solo.
But you meet you.
Aha. Enti enura kra de owura Sami Jemfi che bibi se esese yebo President John Dramani Mahama abaso na yesanso ehye ne nkuran ye ta na chi na esanse nneoma odi egu akwan mu no eye nneoma papa se Sami Jemfi ka ne se ya woni ne ya adwen
me ne Sami Jemfi adwen president why se obe sa problem and na why so se obe divergence normal they move on what they are doing. Unlike maybe no be out to here or munti. It is the present efficacy any the way forward. I believe that the president about and your bonnet may support people from the
and yet in your map President Diego Akwemo de fight Galamsey no mo man asunti bie ebiri ne ewahin.
Oh, so far no omo say Galamsey can you will be no yetima ene wo bi on so omo ko ti ban so omo nte license no omo ne so omo Galamsey for omo ma ti license here small scale mining they are legitimate small scale miners and mramo na the extent say so omo nte license so obi a ko that is a fact na aban na the focus na the show when you omo that I'm saying the question was who you omo film near online situation but president Mahama said what problem na ama all say omo or the super papa Emma Nyoma Peye Emma Omo Princess. Omo more than national and to say pa eba betro mu kon papa omo be mo abra ACQ SS. No more dances no more entertainment. Omo true omo na boom emo bi aye mo papa so SCQ. Sana mat na se ebe adwuma dia I strongly believe say the minister seated with the illegal and no African.
Na in some way we can obi bisa say abanda da no ye the same thing na all ye ana.
At the so far there efa Galamsey for ye chichi omo Judiciary. Galamsey for a chicken near the end. The Kenyan baby, any abandoned difference between. And you know, so almost illegal mining execution are a will be able to do. And also, abandoned that but almost 5 million. People good and now people good so I hear you. Robert and Minister, just for Kubra, Epa, Sumo, who will declare and about to be a no, but Thomas that tells you, say, a corner, a binder that the normal common people and dinner. We know that. But this government is planning to do something different. And it is hard to say no, they pass almost 24/7. They'll be monitoring. Omo explain rivers ni omo create rivers ni ema poisonous food eso after I think say a good step. But there are more another problem here site no omo anyan insufina ekobo insubordinate no. And also how are they going to control, treat it before I could go to the I don't just say I want to do a question. It with all this, minimum say a bit address the problem. But as almost non new development, but maybe we did not say, and to say President Mahama, the 3 years, 4 months, I can do. And you are making it all mobile. What we are there. And you're not Ghana photo book.
Sakrae.
A whole result. Aha. Designer.
Okay. Dr. Solomon Owusu. You're a mining engineer. Sounds you're a mining consultant. Nenidin Komoi. Now, Doc. You tag from what Ken UST. Ono mo dia betu just say esan say President Mahama ogeni economically wo Galamsey no munti na wa abandon fight no. Omo kan say ya adwunkyere ben na wo ho.
Oh, President Mahama be any game to onya o Galamsey. You be better at the top of no it must go after more than 80% of gold are a good board, you know, a year from small stone in it. And I don't try and I didn't share the book from our best and a bear on the young bourgeois, a year of Grandpapa to go. There is no I don't see any games after the hammer in the field. I don't just that when people or the book after. It is a president here. Mama, evidence says, will not get I have no idea. But as far as no need, Mr. President personally has to a war. That
Ora solo na state aye wom say.
Yeah, I come here to me drew a year, me 2.4 year.
Okay. Last question. Until last question na fesi. Pempenso e wo mu wo Galamsey kunwo imu. Ehu be hia say oman no be declare state of emergency ana.
State of emergency no. Me post to say outright mining there. Mining ni na the state of emergency aso so no dire. But rivers also rivers already Ram to be other man. Like if any illegal miner just 1 minute I'll back 1 minute.
Okay, yani Owura Solomon Owusu nana yedi nkomo ye hwe Galamsey illegal mining sidia edi omenyinya na ama yensuansuwa esese esenia ese ko milo okom pampan kasa na chese yenhu exactly what we are doing enama yenini di nkomo oye mining engineer chese wa bin ye ewo femegudie tu ho osanso ye consultant enti Owura Solomon Owusu osi ogbewura eye biase unim se du weekend sa dia na se eye ni de bebiada na adye he enti Owura Solomon Owusu dia ode baaye no na isia no bebia yedu no achi se yetwa so na yede ehyawobo ehyewsisi a ehaw hwegu fom na wo a wobo enharaw ehyawobo
Penny of Reno, Akwasi Bev, Asante Achim Addo. Or what Johnny Kachi said, a show, na Edia Mampo to Tade Friend one, a show, who's not oil.
Freya 0302 257 902 0302 257 902 and also say 0302 243 540 0302 243 540 a show sisi figu form na obo enharo. Hello,
Mr. Dame.
Yeah, Chief, but your frozen no kase free.
Dr. Newman, committee.
Dr. Newman, an opinion show book, shegu form, no wow book and harrow.
More, and coupon shall be paid, and coupon mount, but my young said the market to the man. One sudden thing, nothing automatically. I will blow home to be a.
Amen.
Mr. Dame, share a incoming president, Dr. Muhammad Bamuna, and now face to don't want to be so concerned. And now, when I will put those Jeff Kilina to maintain. I think Ghana President. I mean, a Ghana, a double shot, and a good to black for Edward Penny, Mamma, and that's at the age. You don't crack with Jambrano, you do a matter. She said, what's the more kind of opposition? Would it just would declare state of emergency? Nay, to have seen, I made an environment just 1 month in 1 week, betrayal. No, by our secretary say, any ocean say, to be declared state of emergency, and to Galamsey. It is not, and no friend I will catch and I said, Tron of Kaya, and nothing like that. It's a woman for once the one must have one fine every month. Who by that, evil park, but it's like an MP, that. And no one go and cast sometimes you know, but it's like a Jambrano, I mean, you myself. Because as someone back at no more will track and a throw, or more big dogs, the Muda make a put Dame. And this way, I catch them Ghana for say, or when they are the February more Bangana because on Banoa, a year orchestra told me here dinner on pay. Yeah, Galamsey to say, who some good body will be my tongue and no good Dama, who will some be on your free year. And come in with one shoe statement, and I said, there was last summer go for it could be bad, not say manner, or both with a license or the agent Mano. It be good in here, the license of a dead Bendy. Also, a genuine person, I want to go to go. You want to salad is the one say why you're illegal banner. You watch, you know. That's what I want to be there say. And she made the one thing yet. What one get say? A woman you're good. If you never better for me as I said, but your my penny say. Yet we ain't says here. It's not for me to also think something million. Yeah, they didn't so. It's all catch as a party as I then of where someone 20 where you are. Yeah, probably find people now. Dr. Mamad Bamia, I'm party just here. It is about you. You know, I say.
Okay, yes, we had the was say hello.
Robia Santi Kotoko.
Ne bonsu.
Tete Asante no.
Ne bonsu.
Kuma pemwa.
Apembeba.
Nem pem sadi akire me ma pia.
Pia.
And for echi yenu anom. Da chi ni hu. Santoma yelem ko ba
yenu dwane.
Therefore, I'm for education so chia na ko fa ba so chia na pa. Na incoming national chairman. Mr. MPP, don't bother about power twice. Nipa say yes, no. Na minti lucky one day to me no esa breye ono me bisa wa kumsin. Na kodi aso chia na pa no me be man na bi. Rest am yaku. Wahine ba ene min semfo am yenu de hyembo pa. Ba ko de enhyembo kese. Ene say me no wo kese gudu aja. Me dem MPP ni kese pa. Honorable Joseph Chief of Staff. Honorable Kolonzada koye gota bima Asante Buani odame me no ka say chi was up gotie and we pay ya baba this because this no odidi matem agwa ya maye nti mesre Honorable Chief of Staff dudu aja na Ghana for enso to na hwe se de society etinigogu yensuo no mu a kantinka ko na wure hoye nti and we pay nti o ma this no enkoto aso
Ye to su mienu Mr. MPP delegate. Say Dr. Mahmoud Baumia. Na who na sem ko is 55% Ghana for the man. It's such a day for at the step of a Muslim fan class here. They said they were to take of one. Now me say busa o. I didn't tell yan sister J Kufo. I didn't tell yan sister Amfanya Kufado. And this is Croman sister president. Oh, dear, oh, ya cross account, kono bad, no top or corner, ya concern, hey, oh, stack or shasha, I started kindergarten. Then you fuck my panny or dog. Na yen tie papa neki. Na hope that's young quantity, Ghana for the recently was here, current president. Can you some who was in the group? Papa respecting Nipa, Galamsey issue, or one a shot, saying Yamiadum, Nasa or bar, or Bukwaya or Befasua, or Betimi. Because I see a second, I'm saying, one devil home, and he has no much mental. I work on mine. New land, in the doom, and a dear. And the doctor bar, baby, I'm PPA. Yes, it's so me and sister. Yes, it's an stature. No, Kogana was about him, the being see that. I hope you are cross for you. I'm not who's up for the have a shot here.
Okay. Hello? Chief, Patrick Frost and Okasa free. Chief, and a pay near Shawbo, Shegu from now, Bo and Harrow. Yahoo, don't Mehoya Papa.
Yeah, Miss Prano Panama, Stone Casa, and I'm a Yajiva 30 days in Stone Canama and Yaji, that. Yamishra will bring me near to my power, the Boagana mine. Odame, Madam, I'm fine, Chairman, paying for it. Caramencha, that's in Kennedy or in Japan. Papa, Yamishra will bring good for the better. Bawunyawanja kunyana mumma ken non twa kunyana so na vision man on no oba no yeah papa we tell the Japan oba me say ta Galamsey and serpent what I mean Galamsey na no aduma na ni ho aduma ni o man it's a best MPP delegate more to about making the Japan ombra. Or a businessman. Or give you human. Just Kwame Kumata, the best and the businessman, then what Ghana mind? About president. Well, over factories or one company. Can you power or show? And the second also stop Galamsey or stop it. Because so many people be a new man. The new man was you can omega what I'm going Galamsey. What sorry, I don't pass. Now we'll crowd it to Kojuma. No one dress come out Kojuma. Now Galamsey dress your medical. The one thing put in the home pass. No one in them who move to Galamsey, no more science you. We see you two about making a never found near Papa no more or the beba of a brown man with a businessman with much money to that.
Okay. Hello. Yeah, Chief. Patrick Frost and Okasa free. Papa Evans. And open your show, Shegu from now, Bon Harry. Amen.
Na mini order me papa ya wo friend or say oye consultancy one friend no crack ye krom ha obi a me the securities then ye we nsem obeki kan ye bisa wo say dey na obeka twensem oka ye na ye hia ne say nsuo no aye krode eto su bi o mesre president mama me nkase na membo menko yeda eye ya meti o man mu bi obeka ya ne first time okofa nkrofobia na omuto bomb edwon bagana ha in America is deporto ebinuma ene so wakoje contract ne say odi won beba ha na say nipa no omuni oman a wo mu frim nti ya besre no say mate say omude Ghana ekokot nti say ba say ye find ye say sika no hwan na betua ye pa ne chew okofa bomb fo bai mon konkofa nipa bi e ma ha bio ni eto su biom ye Ewura Ekujato and President Mama. When we say opposition, some of them in a Professor Jampo or Krumha. Professor Jampo or Memha. It's your young who said to them. They can't tell President Mama. To make us run and say, unstoppable IGP in Crawford. That's what to stop one there. And say, in Niquem. I thought to be a make us President Mama said, baby, I too gold in Nano. The chairman for a walk in a to be. I name. It's one form 94. Mira me be member Joe Ashama Abaso. Any DC year or Ashama. Minim no that. Now, me rodame Juma or yeno, not or ye assemble man. See me two assemble man for enough. Say a man with Juma ye, na position be bad Yamaudi. Me rodame only yamin ye Juma.
Okay.
Na so beti tibi so dia sene kuruswa. Hey, what's up,
Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, Chief Mbacho, you're frozen. Okay, sir, free.
But I found a quarter sufficient.
Mr. Corte. An opinion show book, Shegu form, Nayanko.
Yanko Oshrao. You are come as well, dear Fema. You bought the ball, my God. Your best MPP. Omukasabido. Who take your gun of Faso? Mama Badade. Just 8-9 months. Amu did this. Take your gun of Faso. The dog might say, 8 years. 100.9. Very away. Who said, yeah, what my women? The Galamsey say yes, you. The Galamsey say you're quiet. Who say economy? And then Mama put the economy on track. But maybe the dollar could do 17 cedis. The dollar is 12 cedis. The dog might say, what's so minor? Obiaba Osesi. Muso Musan Kamanuntum. On Galamsey. Mama Odi, Nyama Epwa Kwemwa. Galamsey, no, at the stop. Who the 8 years must stop Galamsey? Obefa Nama says stop Galamsey. That happy before Pastor got a 40 years. That was state. Said a movie say, maybe a chamu that Puna Moody Tagana for this time, God of you. Saturday that I get the Pastor Papa Catagana for that, like Mukasa, Shagana for Bufu. Share. When I go for the soul fight Galamsey. Not near, not that you're over set out where Galamsey. Report what I didn't report to buy it. A broke of war, or more people and penny far. Now, I'm Galamsey.
Okay. Hello? Yeah, Chief Mpacho, you're frozen. Okay, sir, free.
Mpacho, me den the Emmanuel, me fair pig farm.
Dry ma pig farm, an opinion show book, Shegu form, Nayanko.
Oh, me da wasi. Na menka ho a onya mukese.
Ami.
Yeah, mama yesu kasama yeneje. Bra, mama mbom His Excellency John Dramani Mahama Abaso. Esa so okọ position no, okọ tenase eba ye no. Nyame ama ne nyansa ne nimdie. Solomon nyansa ne bi. Ena wasan de aba. Master, the ecosystem me person this question about the Galamsey no. NDC buy no ya issue in Lancers ama young Crawford there be. Lancers ya issue ama Crawford nyina ye MPP4. And almost say ye quite titi good ni sanya myself. Omono a year dear and almost share. Mama issue Lancers via. Na say e kwanu mu say ya e say en say e before na say wo intermediate de me person me ka che mama ne say sa mu see o me shoot and kill no e man me for so because masa de ntia me ka sa no amount for wo ba o shower TV so o say dan kwara na ye yes right some mo ya say ya ka mu say adwuma ni wo some adwuma ni wo na ye too good no no mo nya adwuma enti me sre se me pomo to Galamsey adwuma ide se de extend nyama ama nso kra se enya nso nu me sre mo na me di wie no ma me kan tell people for say wo Oma ban before me bar power dimu 52 years because I don't make us Oma be say omanu akofo do ni baumia wo uso wa issue get 300 caravans ama unkofo unya scan wo hin eno sa president edi mama nya wie na mama wie a sadia tornado kan mama wie a na me nkasa de yi ni papa a obedi mama echi ama Ghana asiye ise mama enti mama nja
okay hello
Honorable Great Odame
Chief Gado 1 Anope oh Gado uni problem won say umumu ne sukun kran uni problem Anope ni e cha obo hwegu fom na obo enharew
yo first of all Ghana for na bo abasoni ajimapa na the actual so the message that maybe our country na media honorable Jumbo to Suraka ho Anope dia se mo bona maybe sa branch no what is what is o man penny shoot and kill o kata de shoot and kill no anyo na state of emergency o kata wow and this for asema ya kata o mun kan kran Honorable Odame nínú na wo man mra mo peti o mo kan say ye began a show mo 2 weeks per na you na what you no pe o mo the best of Galamsey and about Kube Gina mo see MPP for na ayata de no enti so jam for no mo wo no mo nti o mo ti MPP for no aburo nye mo mo ko Galamsey ko ya kiwu o mo ya kiwu ti no na obia onu ko chawura mo ya suma so jam for no police for enti onu mo ti MPP for mo wo bush ana na jima be no mo wa da Ghana for agada ese mu de yanto abamam ke parliamentary ti to aye de mam na sa ya ko ti mo ata ko gi esi ti ba ko aka enti eno ane se ni party kina mo ti no na mo ti oye o manu obi si dollar $10 won ko bi se yi aboki aye 14.2 and then sa na mo $6 enti e ko anu ya ti se me nia ayi Evans de kan ya bon pa se amamolo be ko tanyo because young natural mind mo ya bo ankaya ya dia ya no se amano ko yi na ya nyina nya oto nobody will be bomb by say o man ntimi ya na o man no aye to kan na ya nyina otire dabi but na mo ko ya o mo tie faso no ana ma e ba ta no ti o mo bu o man ni
okay hello
Odame
yeah chief Patrick Frost and Okasa free
Odame Anope nyame asumbi enka wonu wadwuma efo awo studio
enka wonso ye Frost and Okasa free
Pacho we wa onu abema na amoako a mekasa si esboy ewo agentuano constituency
Nana Mwako esuboy ayensuano constituency Anope ne hye obo hwegu fom na yenko
the Obadame de ha me ni Yidika ni say Maminchia incoming national chairman Yura Honorable Boachi Ejakun. Where the MPP for any superior Boachi Jako say, Omra be the part name because ni nim dear and the pele ye and the no kura or canon or be national chairman ya. You did say pele ye any ye Obama MPP party no my party after the Papa Efra. Maminchia incoming national organizer Yura and a key. If you pay position, no, omo parents, omo collection. Is that 1 year 20 into omo lufu ye into ne osamba monsan 20 hour. No mo say fee because on pelpeli and swearing you only man kata je omo kan kwente party ba. Odame the hamin a meka one 7 say and ne enkofu ya jewra okuja to ablakwa akoji one ba and ne omo de Ghana ban kokos room and ne hamin kese because enkofu ya ombai almost a piece of me gay. One kata say almost a gay. omukrom ompomo kuom ana mkope bebi wa America na mkotrae enti aden omanya yesi yenji gay any lesbian and tunu mukwaji gay fo a omanfo efonwo kuom ebaga na ha etrese yiwa jom dramani mama any ne mpayin for eji gay any lesbian atum ewa Ghana ha and into on buy no bere down one sanya and then to me gay any lesbian won say Ghana ha no me fa alone to Mr. Court is a dollar above from Mr. Court is a Mr. Court is a dollar, all $1 above from. And the four ends the dollar on to be a Omunabi. I'm a Papa Mokano, and I'm a Papa and starting in Astanana.
Okay. So what do we ready this one? You any?
Last caller, hello.
Hello, David.
Yeah, Chief, but you're frozen and okay, free.
Offer idiot, you can get free send them.
Offer an open shop, Shagu from Noble Harry.
Near Masham Boka, Dika, Media, and Nakia, Oko National Organizer. The media who are watching the home. Onombra na ometoto party na NPP party no Van Duma Tembra. The media who are na chambo. Na odise omati akompre konfami Japan odame flyer bi enenam social media koso abrandi bi eni abre no pa se odise kuta people bi se eduma ga odise owura kele Japan ese yadema grassroots for no ena owura kele Japan akokoji se eduma ni na one ne yire no aye ne madodo no aye ena jese odiska no Eddie Born who suffered in a member. Now, say grassroots for and say a band in now, we grassroots Ghana, Canada, Japan, and already. Only I'm real home. Them say, and the coffin war now, and say a journey at Kika. Oh, that's it. So over here, they said 430 million out of the second, my would you according to Maslow, and they say, or the Kokotuma, the foreman. One van boy, a client gets for Cocoyano, one boy. Now, yet, say, can be no one say, or the same go for a Dimochino, if you want more, but passing Papa Biaka. Then you will be a Okon Elimino, and a move Seno. Say, over Branchambo, no, Dr. Baumiaka, and then with you. Over what for the same, Quabe Japon, no, we are no. Or they said, Dr. Edition, Omina, no money. And the Omina to Omo, always some campaign and go ye, they didn't offer power for the strategy for Namobay. Then yet Kennedy now all could name no and Amudi Sasu go with about. Now, or he says, Cocoya Sakon that and there you must know the Cocoya 37. And that Meno Case and no Gina, Gumwa or Chirako. Indian phobia or mapa, say, or what the just say 100 acres is only Babe in Rue. And you're only a Gana have Bray bring a young humanity. Tell me,
okay.
The best station in the capital, Neat FM.
Neat FM yo. Utie oha exi bonkno. Neat FM.
Nama dake ya kaneva. Ama kedala panen nama. Na uba ye ya nagadama. Dimasaba uba ye the governor. Nama dake ya kaneva. Ama kedala panen nama. Nanama in the morning, nanama in the evening. Me just live up my life and I make my money. Me no worry about anybody. Me just live up my life and I make my money. Me no worry about anybody. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy 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 giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Fire, fire, make it out, that's all good. 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 Just to concentrate, I celebrate. I've been around, I be the one come take. I do the ones that pay. I've been around, I baby shaped like Coco. Martina man can say when she move around. Rosina want your cake, you want to pop champagne. Then around, hey, do nana, do nana, do nana. Say do nana, do nana, do nana. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Giddy. Don't see me like a fool because I don't do giddy giddy giddy. Giddy giddy giddy. Fire, fire.
On Facebook Live, Musa Yusuf Musa Abattoir. Also, let's commend the government. So far, so good. NIMOS is striking hard at all major Galamsey hotspots, with several arrests made, mining equipment seized, and others destroyed. This clearly demonstrates the NDC Mahama government's strong commitment to end the illegal mining menace. Though challenges remain, the progress so far is undeniable. The government is on the right path. Let's acknowledge the gains and encourage them to do more. Musa Abattoir ena odebaye wesu efri Amisco Spelele Kaswa aka Baumia Beba 2028. Why is President Mahama refusing to declare state of emergency on Galamsey? In fact, he can't fight Galamsey at all. Anyway, regards to Honorable Mavis Hawakumsen, no every Amisco Spelele Kaswa Godwin Liam. I say good day. In case you need all right, we every Opari Suhum aka Dr. Brian Champon Beba. We haven't seen anything yet. Whatever they said is because of power they need. JDM can never stop Galamsey. Greetings to Honorable Dr. Brian Champon, next NPP presidential candidate for the next president for Ghana. All right. Emmanuel Kweku Yamoa. I say, good morning, Mr. Odame. Please, you the hypocrisy of the scamming president who has fooled everybody in this country. He was all over the country campaigning against the former president, Adodan Akufo-Addo. Now he is in power. He has forgotten his nice ideas. Okay. Ko-Mensah Pillar 2. I say, Ko-Mensah Pillar 2, aka give Baumia another chance. I say, my dear delegates, let's vote for Dr. Baumia to lead us to victory 2028. Anyway, regards to the Blue Army Commander, Honorable Moses Abor, next MPP National Organizer, and Charles Otin, aka Oti, next MPP Greater Accra Regional Assistant Secretary, and not the by Teacher Constitution, Yamwase, or say Sami Jefi and his gold board should be serious when they were pressuring Nana Addo to declare a state of emergency. Did Galamsey start under Nana Addo? NDC is not a serious political party at all. I know all Ghanaians who voted for NDC government have regretted it. Greetings to Honorable Mavis Inkansa, Honorable Dr. Oseyaw Educhum, and Honorable Mavis Hawakumsen. And so dia or the buy no. Ebimu de buy first. And then me smart say me screenshot to answer. They be because me call on mana ahira. So this one from Pedro Wa Medina Cruz, also doing the listening live from Indianapolis, Kumasi Tasano, Tanaso, Casbin Junction, the main location. Okay, on the other buy, I don't know. Ko-Mensah Odiana Makenkai, where Masawudu Kumasi Bantama, also until Ghanaians see Galamsey as a national issue that requires a collective response regardless of political affiliation, the fight against it will be meaningless. We must prioritize the protection of the environment over party politics. Regards to Honorable Sampain, National First Vice Chairman, Ofo, and Dr. Baumia still maintain. Piaga. I say Mahama has nothing new to offer Ghanaians. Watching you live from Achem Asafo. All right. Where's your posh? Clean Ghana. I say Ghana cleaning company with reliable. Hey, bra. When you okay. Enti edisi ha na abadwafo no so atena se. Yenhwe na yentwetwe nkomo. Efa etwato no. Efa hihye so. Lawyer Kwadwo Mensa. Oyendisi ni watena se. Law Akwaba.
Odame. Anope di emi chiao. HR production team. Enye easy sa but mu ye ejuma. Nyame nhira mo. Onko so amamo nkwa na mutumi fenye ejuma. Ebe bua Ghana magana etumpon.
Yedase.
Mami fa wakwenye so na minchia. Trobo for NDC for o trobo. Nukura semnie. Trobo empeso mutie mo papa. Enya de ketwa.
Trobo de mi fa ne se mitimu ane sa.
Yo.
Miti trobo mu.
Anope mu se obdi nchia kese ma. Na titru no openi minchia John Dramani Mahama.
Okay.
Nukura semnie as a leader no. Governance, any leadership, or the macro muhano. Amma, nam as a Ghanaian, nam as an NDC communicator, me the confidence that me nam because with to me within a period of 9 months, or the leadership about Kromha attaching every facet of your economy. Me nam catch on. No cross him ni me chana kesiye any na pam for. Na titro no yambon pa say ye tie for so omu tie ombe sua bibie fi. Nkomodi emu na omuso omudi abomu omuban na Ghana so etumpon.
All right. Lawyer Kwadwo Mensa na wotini nka no. Owura Ernest Kwame Adade ya mwatena se.
Enua
na ohu report saying
Radi adum ya na aburo yenso. Se onim se na menam. Enti enya Radi adum a nke bia na yenti ha. Nanti bebrebe enso Yankopon ankasa de ya kɔ round no de ya ba bedru ha just da na de be ma no sabri na mafa akwanya yeso emra wo chiami na mama Ghana for atiase se medin chia kese enso every owura Canada compreko Japan na dwesio e de bre wo mu na Ghana for omu etie yen nyina especially MPP delegates osio nyina na obo apro kakra obesan abankran na sede etie bia no MPP for mu koto aba mu kai se party ne ho hia yen chen bibia kwan ya ye befa so ya beji party na si ho na party na san agina ne nan so se party a edi mu pa no say yabeboa yenua Ken ohenia Japan na waba bedi ade de toso mienu a me pese me kanso ne say MPP na democracy enye say obia she obia amana ye bibi
yabeba ho
enti no the MPP as a democracy no obia yenja obia na onchusu nipa
issues I dey go pro no MPP flag raise na ka ho
ma obia
akwanya beba ma wabubu
why wanya de mepa ye be you free party no dem say no de na nipa no no mpe party ni yie ni sa
zia no ne mehu se ye ma akwa ba se ye introduce ye ma akwa ba na ka eje mu ama na wakasa ye the time na to sa na say ye go say unya ma obi akwa ba pe na watiesi anyway na ene ensem miensa na de gu apono so ye ba behwe na fourth one no any other issue of your choice na mo first one Galamsey fights government measures so dey go akwam is it yielding any results ana na yes answer here talk no or fight say yes you me chief justice na mom say me judge there of the Supreme Court there untumi yi or dey kopie ewo court and MPP flag bearership race and so ye behwe na fourth one na ye any other story and as a issue wa pese utreaty na min kan way from Abele Nungwa I say from Abele Nungwa senior Odame the Mahmoud I say Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia is the best choice for the MPP Ghana at large, so I'm pleading with the delegates to vote for him to give us victory come 2028 general elections. Greetings to Honorable Carlos Ahenkra, incoming National First Vice Chairman of the MPP, Abele Nungwa. Nti Abele, makenken ama. Ofake, ode ne akan. Nti usubetumi asene ode ne sa na yakenken ama. Oko Facebook a behu neat 100.9 FM. Na watch say kama. And I say WhatsApp line is still activated 0244 724 541 0244 724 541. Enti lawyer Kojo Mensah wona owo abemu. Aben betina so na say yemfa 9 months because yaboro 7th September. It's 9 months and a woman. Enyoma ode gu akwan mu. Yefra se mfi bebia abra na omo opposition. Enyoma omo kire se omo begu akwan mu. Na se enyoma omo kire se omo betumi ayi stop Galamsey na the then government. Won't just wetwi nani. One person obeye. Na impenifo kasa ya ekoto aba. President Mama be president. Obaye enyoma Sidia all ku Galamsey any more dear go akwan mu no. Is it yielding any results? Anna.
Me that say, me da Odame. No krasem nie, I think say Ghana ni bia ni ho a see obeka say the issue of Galamsey enye ni dadwene because no krasem the effects are illegal mining mu no. And no my friend Galamsey so gather and sell, right?
Yeah, gather and sell.
Sana who define it, no. But I will Galamsey, no. Open your nyade ketwa. I mean, sometimes you see some of your river bodies. Now, wash some of our forest reserves. Nka etumi ma your environment safe and healthy, no. Se si ano adani bibia odiweni kan hwekura na arehwato. Some researchers are even saying say it's directly linked to nkwala deformities any sanya no nti topic no an issue no enya ade a about you and MPP ni and NDC ni ade a Ghana nyina clearly no obia nti yaji eno atomo but who can say nka yen go back to 2020 before 2024 any some of the utterances are ye kan ye nukra sem nie hwe proud to start 2024 elections no na edu bia utumi who say abana na otiso President Akufo-Addo abana no krasem nie now we give it up on the fight against illegal mining.
Okay.
Pacho me pese Ghana fo nyina tie say legal mining start da enti kroma no enye bibia e bone but illegal nature no adwemboni ankrofo kakra bi wo omo si omo adwempo say pese omo destroy forest bodies any water bodies any forest reserves no eno na ye ka wansem no e wa ha enti sa ehono Akufo-Addo gave up completely. Me ken ono ani party fompo be kan say hwe ye nim way anyway omo mu obubo din into President Akufo-Addo nke hono nke so show leadership but then the just like passing the back no one year me say esuomo na President Akufo-Addo what I mean by that is clandestinely na President Akufo-Addo oko pass LI 2462 ma yetumi ekoma ni wo ho me say udwini ho a wonti ase opani inti ade na we were all eager to try and resolve the matters na ekoba ne say nyame adom Ghana fo ehu say near President Akufo-Addo or how we deal with illegal mining na nya de papa e no mutuma ye massively 1.7 million votes and above and ayaba opani ye ba ye una one or kan 8 months and some weeks and who beside me say inti nyama ye de atoto akwan mu no eye adwuma na eho no me pese mini wo any Ghana fo nyina ye hwe se eye papa you see se we leader na se wo pese otu bibia se a wo mbam be ye knee jerk reaction they say President Akufo-Addo oye I'll ban this, I'll put my presidency on the line, I'll do this, I'll do that. No, when you do that, your friend, no, populist will approach. What you do is, now I share problems, no, baby, war, baku, then you solve them one by one.
Okay.
Sa Galamsey fui. Omo yes illegal money. They are Ghanaians so. Omote ye chrome ha with us. Ebi more ha ye nuanom, ebi more almost sisters. But the bottom line is that I didn't know decide so say what forest reserve and I say your water body now affected the whole of Ghana. Now just for personal gain and now when you be bia keke. Sebi. Omo share chira no cross omo no mu tell omo chi omo yes aden there. Omo the selfishness. We can define that. But how about the young people in that place that are doing this job, have been tasked to do the job? I am on pittance. So when you are dealing with it, you got to deal with it holistically. Opening. What mean by sorry? And say me ye we pekeke na me jai and me ye we pek na me jai. It's your mama buying within the 8.5 months. Why ye nyama bebre? I believe say ebe bua ema omo yes I the impact of it. Say the effects of what they are doing. No. Enka ombehu first of all na wasanso atutu akwamuna even if ubehu na person sisan there are things you are going to do I bet me ama usika enough na what you are sustaining rather than think say the only option for you as far as you are concerned anyway inti minua me pese me no uko emu na me kire o nyema jomama de ato akwan e kire say we show responsible thinking leadership. Okay. Responsible leadership ebe buama Galamsey minim say in a year's time, Odame say, I'm telling you, you realize that John Mama by send your dreamy doom so home, or dreamy home. Also on the first time, November 20, friend said 2016. You ever bet it in Sam and Sana, almost no. Sansuna John Mama, I'm telling you, best solve Galamsey issue. And intimidate calls from Catholic Bishops Council, UTAGNI, the civil society bodies. No, me, I don't have any issues with that because I think a issue now a topic. Emma and no, a bit Ghana phone you and solve the problem. And here are some of the Aquena Aquem. The first one, the fact say, what them say, sir, Galamsey, opening started with. The importation, some of importation of excavators in this animal. Yeah. Now, John Mahama say to solve that problem, excavator beba kromwa, we will not know where the excavator comes from. You name the origin, you name who owns it in this animal. Previous government OCZ 500 who be no. This time we are going to do things differently. Even from the port of origin, what we are going to do is to make sure say you be making sure say the exporter no fee manoni or the bakroma no krano who owns that excavator not the bakroma now be do chrome ha then we Ghana for will make sure say DVL will register this excavator and then you the tracker ashemu opening intianunti towards the end of 2024 excavators we impounded them and then we actually are trying to find the owners and what the purposes are for. Because excavator and they call construction is anime, but we need to find those that are going to mining. Ne the track ashemu opening. Ya the track ashemu.
Yeah, no be na ya 33 ayira no.
Mbacho ayira wa he. Joy FM omo publication tina o
kasa. Na Joy FM publication. Ni Hanabisu ka say osizi 40 excavators. Okwaba okofa low bed ababe fa oba ya na aka 7.
Na opening eno means ayira. And no means the NDC born afa. And no means it has gone into the NDC system and it's gotten missing. No. Clearly, these guys are sophisticated. They are powerful people. And they have the machinery. Open you come. And that's why I say President Akufo-Addo gave up because or try to be Galamsey this and about that is not what you do in a sustained way. And TSA will register it. Put trackers on them. Now you make sure say you confirm say hana we ye jumawa. Square meter. That's where we would expect the excavator to be. Would you feel now the court baby fufra you are not supposed to be paid? Then you know the National Anti-Galamsey Operation Secretariat. It is because we are monitoring that. We are registering every excavator. Me can yeah they bear 1,000 and over. yeah register through that process and only back home.
Nessa mobile no barely 9 months.
From the hangover from the Weno to Weno to now no. We are trying to license them. I think we've licensed about 600 or so out of the 1,000, and we are continuing to make sure say tracker omo and your license in pay by the tracker komo. Inti anoni abako. Then you set up instead of in the past. Akufado mu na ya sorry na a group of 10. Omakoha akwa say we are seizing mining equipment. Omakoha. What we have done is brought it all under one umbrella. NIMOS, National Anti-Illegal Mining Operations Secretariat, which means they are coordinating all mining activities. So track and in Yemeni Nano, a good board so and say who say ufi na wako be na uko be na illegal. We know that you are into Yebechiwa, we know the owner and we know where you are. Put in America say Etinamo se Jumano Yejuma Anyamia Dum through Sami James effort. Any efforts from the government, we are giving them equipment, we are giving them money, we are giving them, sort of machinery to be able to operate effectively. Inti and Kobani say Kwekube Koha and Akwame Akoha. It is a coordinated effort. Center no enim. That is 2. Excavator Nabemono. We are monitoring that. Then na Kroma 288 forest reserves there were. But near President Akufo-Addo under President Akufo-Addo, essay potokra money are affecting no. They about 44.
Okay.
Now even 44 no. 9 be one na no dear. And no dear chese your friend red zones. Chese ho dear chese atitia pasam poto. Yeba ye within the 9 months we have been able to recover and take charge of those 9 red zones. No.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah. But they were trying to come back, but we have taken over and the 9 zones we have resolved it. Then Abai also say, sir, mining licenses ya uma dream bebre no create problem because we be mining license were now. Because of a kita prospecting license and now kita license to mine inti no akọ B area eko mine wo illegally ni sanema we are saying say John Mahama or say man nipa ba kokra as I speak to you 9 months ye man nipa ba kokra a license to go and mine President Akufo-Addo ma license na ma even after they've lost election kra President Akufo-Addo ma license is still ujunu ho a won't ya say we lose the election there is a fight in our hands and you still issue licenses it is hard no. It's a record for John Mahama up to now because we want to make sure we've set all the structures in place and so then you're launching BBA friend no R comes dev no a program I say it is out of economic difficulty mining yes so what we are going to do is we will set up a program it has 2 arms. One is that say Abani say you bet to me at train no way to mine responsibly in a legal way. Okay. Na say Abani say we say mining bio no person ko baby will give you skills training. Now what to me akoye other things. That is one arm of that outcomes dev program na. Ye nuanom omo ko obuase akọ here won buy but we've launched it. And I make say that one arm no is to train and give alternative skills development. Then the second one Odame is to make sure say you be link Nkrofo omo area ho to come together in a cooperative way. Oh, we see me need sika for equipment, me need sika for way. Inti mu 15 mu bra together. Na mu ntumi opening mu ya mamu support. Na mu ntumi equipment. Na mu mining in a responsible way and in a legal way. What him I say? And legal way, but in a legal way. Na akobwa emaniama koye. And then titruno. We are even linking them with big mining organizations, Na omo tumi aboa omo omo concession mu omo so akomenu. Nti eno so koso. Na Kobani say
we mu ina ye nyoma aban odi egu akwemu ade fight Galamsey.
Absolutely within the 9 months. And I make say holistically. Nti anya ade ye ade ba ko pekeke na ye de agidi. No, we want to do it holistically. Na ye tu ase a, ye tu ase ti say na ye tu dum sase no. Opening. And then Niame can say, "Share, yeah, side ye in no say who decide say opening who decide say who dear illegal mining none obey now I say forest water bodies now I say my environment in ko yedia then we'll deal ruthlessly with you." Okay. Opening and I'm saying say between January and now listen to some figures opening excavators yes easy o kroma 440.
Okay.
440 excavators yes easy. Yeah, say we are going to destroy it and all. We are going to make sure if you bet me use soon responsibly yeah.
And somebody must be
opening omo ya recalcitrant omo aswa din ukoko arresting na waba china bio any sign then we've got to teach them lessons say oman no ma won be say kuro no emankoye. So that is why you see occasional burning, but responsibly we make sure say we use it for alternative uses. Yes, you actually prosecute 1,400 people. I mean, okay, ebimu court, ebimu ya fine omo any sanema no, and no koso.
Campaigns na say boys no.
Combined no. Campaigns ni boys ni na because boys no. Ebimu ho omo ye. Me say boys no. Ebimu ho so edin. Inti whether campaigns whether boys now omo ye recalcitrant, we make sure they are prosecuted 1,400. Opening one water pumps are almost the same in this anime. Yes, see 900 of them. Me can like populist approach. Yeah, the Bema Equafor, no more to me, Eddie Abua, and Momo Duane, Magana for Duane. Me can and no coso. And I have blue water gas. So, say, in the past, we just leave the protection in the forest. But this time, Mudia insure Ghana. You should station there. We have a target of about 2,000 and a bit. Say employ. What we've done so far, 980. We are saying about 600. We are going to make sure say when we ramp up Sadiano, water bodies in Adio Jinaho or Transiano until we destroy science, and that will help us move forward. Into your penny, what it does is we have reflected on the challenge that some of these miners, illegal miners face in terms of many alternative, we are going to provide them with alternative and sustainable ways of making a living. Two, you're making sure we are registering it and tracking it to make sure we are making sure there's a national secretariat we are making sure we seize and we'll make sure we deal with you. LI 2462, Jomama, Ama indication say Parliament will repeal it. Now, the issue about blanket ban, mining, opening meeting crofwase. But if you're a leader, now with the 8 months, what you got to do, like I said, is you think about the people because you are there for the whole of Ghana. You are not there just for a group of people. Of course, say Embrano, Obi Buswa, I say deal with them. But before you do that, you got to find a way to ascertain the cause of problem. Have you resolved it? It is how can I say I should ban Galamsey in a blanket way. Now, opening when that happens, of course I want to do that. But have I thought about what these people are going to do? Opening, we are Simosobi near Juma. I'm telling you, say. Ni shebre on doing normal. When somebody, a young man, hasn't got any job or doing normal. So what we are saying is, we've got to find these things out, exhaust the way, and sana we come to the point where now, if we see me the military regime, and illegal man, then I'll bring it. That's all what we are asking for now, as a party.
Galamsey no illegal, na illegal. Is it a crime to indulge yourself in Galamsey?
Of course, it is a crime. But
it's a crime, dear. I didn't say yen to Susan, yen chance, yen crocrom, yen defer form, and sana. It's a baby to Susan.
And internet, I don't make a say. And no, it is because of the fact, say, these people are Ghanaians. You ask the question, why are they doing this? And with the nearby, and say, in fact, there are some that fight military people.
Yes.
I mean, even some Major Wavy Rebel. I mean, think about it because they are desperate. It say, "Oh, share now." One inti sesiano odame yetina hey. Now me say, "Mama will lose ejuma. Mama will away." Tell me you wouldn't do that. Share an example. Me fire.
Now say if we need juma here, well you sue juma. I don't just indulge yourself in illegality.
No. Of course, ordinary meaning. That's what we will think because we find it FMA. say we bet to akọ Accra FM and now bet we akọ baby fufro me boa because you have the option. How about somebody who in their mind or no with me convincing who say me ni hwe ye biom chise Galamsey. I'm not holding brief for them. It is an illegal activity, but as a president who person who to adiana no you don't do something oko nde ochina obesan babiom because oni hwe ye
into because aban ebetina so no or benefit from Galamsey's say omukra no gold board enya to nti na say enya reserves be etimi ton bi president mama boss ya ton about 6 million deben worth of gold and say enye aban gold board omode put in place and to sanyo me anka about 4 million ebeko foreign nationals in some nti say almost say yensuo kra na almost say asase na obi kan ya dia almost say no kra ya so na benefit nti na say woni president mama ya adwen wo sa kwa so
obeni oni obeka say bi andamis or the niti ashensuo mu a on pese obi hu wiem because
when obeka
I'm just giving you ni obeka say we are benefiting intina. We don't want to do illegal mining as no onipa no ebia or pese or two futuro gugani because I'm just giving you specific figures. 1,400 people have been prosecuted. Gold board na saying nkrofo amu ye illegal activity ye the bounty more than 1 million.
Na so no be wakoto gold or no opese or defa baby
ko. Of course it's an illegal activity.
And na say no yetumi esia no a then illegal activity na from onset. And they say declare state of emergency.
That is why I've just shown you a government that has shown commitment. But only thing is that we are trying to find a sustainable way, an alternative means of livelihood for these people. Yes, we can decide say go prison. We can decide that as a country. But is that the way to go? I'm asking you, until be illegal mining right now. Now Abani say yachina kotumu keke. Not because or and now but because of
say yes Galamsey illegal.
Yes.
Nti yachi obi wo ho a and here in fact to mu keke.
So that is why we are trying to do it in a holistic way. Man Kobane say people that are there because of economic gains, they will get alternative. And no, just one. Okay. And I'm saying to you, I've just given you figures of the people we are prosecuting. I've given you efforts here to make sure say and I repeal it. So account. And the can say media personally, my belief they say yes, even if we are going to ban illegal mining completely, what we should do, and they say a state of emergency, it should be targeted.
Okay.
If, for example, you say water bodies way, yes, we will declare it that way. And even that, wouldn't him say, I buy in the last 2 days, 3 days, I had a decision say the 44 forest reserve. Now we are going to have military presence there.
Yeah.
We are going to have military presence. So we are exhausting all of these things. And say, we have to declare that state of emergency. Then we will do that. Opening, all what we are saying is, in addition to everything else, we are going to make sure say the technology beba, the education beba.
So President Mama can say no, obe fight Galamsey no with AI.
And seriously, we are going to do that because Australia, yes sir. Oh, I just saying 9 months in government, 8.5 months in government.
Yes,
okay, Odame.
Yes,
Obinya 8 years. 8 years,
the government is a continuous thing.
So we are working on it. I want you to give the president some period.
Okay.
Now who say when to me I'm saying to you here that because of John Mahama's leadership, positive leadership, I know say that Galamsey John Mahama be to us here completely. Because like the doom saw, we are going to do the same in Galamsey. Opening
not just say one more can say President Mahama was say Obaye ache 8 months in Insha, he should be able to do something. And Crawford Kasa say Upache say so Yama President Mama time now within Insha.
Media or me say I like the growing concerns because and no mean say feed patrimu including omukrana omuye illegality no because when a topic is up and everywhere obi who say ade say me mati obi say nanka owo etua forest area house bibisa meteno yesi na say wabefie. These are the things that it would happen say ye nyina ye kan wasema, but I'm saying in reality President Mahama nyama watutu akwen is working. And I'm telling you some evidence I actually say is working.
last time
what we say Water Services Commission measure the stability of yes, we haven't gotten there yet, but you can see improvement in the last 6 months because measure 2024 measure the stability levels President Akufo-Addo Emreso
yes,
and 2025 some measure July into me more figures be extra say we are seeing improvement of course yendu baby epese do of course insually be what say poto but insually be so ye back for example River Densu woman gwase opening 2024 July measure no na stability level here 256 256 2025 aba down to 44 stability level 256 that's about 44
wow
it means it's an improvement River Densu na was some side they say na stability level no 59 na say measure July I 19.1 opening now River and Cobra at that time July 2024 now stability level no 3,720 opening Water Services Commission says it's 29.20 way inti River Tano Lubo 1010 says 834 it means the water is changing they are having some improvement iba River Ofin Brekesi 419 says July na abeye 18.20 cubic feet River Bia Dadeso na 1190 Sesiano abeye 372 opening Bamboy black voter no na 52 stability level Sesiano level na abeye 4.79 these are real improvements in the last 6 months 7 months Jomama Bayano because of the work we have been doing it is actually having an impact I bet then the Obi baby say are we really making inroads? Of course we are making inroads we are trying to deal with it holistically educate people.
Na chese Owura Sami Jemfi Gold Board CEO na sama okase ese ye bo President Mahama Baso na sa ehye no nkuran no na se no kwan so a
obeni nkuran hye I believe the nkuran hye more media my opinion say ese ehye no nkuran because you can see that the trajectory no samba baby chese on shield open to say President Akufo-Addo obegina akase akunta mining doesn't mine in the forest reserve. Oh yes sir. If a name comes up, he will say investigate. He will give that through. Just say we are on the right trajectory, and that is what a government should do. A responsible government. Now what two adiana say? Is send two say in 2016. No, I believe that illegal mining. You better here into opening. You no man share president crying. And na pam for na nyamembua na bibianko ye.
All right, lawyer Kojo Mensah of the NDC na wote ne kano o say yenhye President Mahama Nkuran sania Owura Sami Jemfi so ka say yen support President Mahama na yen chese
abasebo de ne beba
yen bo na baso efsan nyomo de egu kwemu a ama nsakraye eba ewo Galamsey fight no Owura dade
Odame Galamsey wadaroma mechiao na sachi atiefo nyina bio na metie lawyer no na me nyini se ono na metie no edru ba bi na me ya confused se ono na metie no se obi a nra nko na oba Ghana ha because ono de o Ghana ha ontu kwan enti na ya me nwanwa na the audition ase ya Galamsey fight odame Ubisa no said ye na Owura Mahama ayafa Galamsey fight.
Wabubo bebre. Yes.
Ye di kan ye den.
Ye di kan o say ana memo no anka.
Ma me kan bi nkyerɛw. Owura no.
Wo ne President Mahama ye ni.
Owura na kan. Wasa wa kan bebre nti o kasa na me nkyerɛ. Na omo opposition no. Asemba ko na omo kan ya e ma Ghana for bo twi. To the extent say Roma software I work Ghana ha. A called demonstration for the first time in the history of Ghana.
Yeah.
Called demonstration.
Yes.
Etia abanya no tiso. Na me pacho wada Roma software no call Roma software no call demonstration no idea home pie no mo kan so mo kobo enya say Galamsey be
Galamsey ebejai Galamsey
wadaroma me free Western North and me dey abetina studio hoy any ahaf
and the okwa
manante pa na me ne wo ka say wadame they say champagne no kan na manfo ye Galamsey sie me boa na me ka chere lawyer champagne say si kwan chan ye ton no te say ye ton board ye wo kwan ho
champagne this
is so telling you say emfidie ohun local way na dade na omo abobo na omo de huro gold no esi kwan chan ye ton no te say nkate obi a wo Western North ahafo area ho a wo tie me fresh say ya na ka say me boa this nipa ni nim babia me ka ho asem no say second no na omo se nsuo no na ahono ama na ye say tea
Milo
obi kura kan say aye say coffee in fact say nsuo na awe ateche enflow biom second ni de na ti say Milo na na flow say no nsuo na awe ma aye agina faako o promise and 24-hour economy say the cost 24 hours eye ba akupe enu ani Galamsey nothing else on try me the cost 24 hours for Ghana apart from Galamsey me say for the first time me travel from Sampa now for the first time no me hu emrantie ni mabawa omoso pumping machine no omudi ye Galamsey no esun wom wo kwan ho ye de nam lorry kwan so. Yeah, that's how bad Galamsey has become.
No be so the machine ko ni baby a e na who
now Galamsey boys na who omo hu ateche
okay
na machine yi si ni kon hu say menua eya reho na solution a ode ba no ene de sebe mo mfa nche me etiefo me nkokai obi aya the solution na ye fa ya ye nuanom adi free mu no enya community mining ya na omun sanfere ade r comes dep no unim r no ye small r ena COMSDEP ni ye capital unim the entra r no ye small r because responsible no omu de ahye ho no omu ankasa nyindi they don't even believe in the responsible they put there instead of writing r capital RCOM Google says here so ujiri say me boa Google o order me Google
say eno no dey design
small r no design
yes
and na concept no so dey there wada roma who call abbreviation
abbreviation
nti who ya abbreviation who adwene ya say r na eno na hia pa in the whole acronym no ade na ya bu no ya twa so tiawa no de hia pa wom bisa lawyer say dey
responsible no
the responsible mining the problem is not mining the problem is say you be mining irresponsibly I don't know mom yes small r
and they wona would did you soon sir
that be me say Google
men can say
document
design keke
oh yeah sure say design yes. Other me na why na can say actually say who person who throw acronym a we design na design no small
r say you design logo a
but acronym mienu a but acronym mienu a small r
na wo hwehwe
but acronym bia wo a onimu a we ni shase a small ye this small letter shase
bitisa
kan ye capture me de unimu no me nim bi lawyer oye mranim ni onka bi nkyere me because they here no na woman ink
na ka wo project no
so the R should have been big
then the
na the aka no kura nyanketwa because R na here responsible mining
I agree
I know you small R omo na echiro ya nyam na mchiro
oh say design
lawyer wadaro me ya mo na mo document say bo a wo dey catch
design there you emphasis on the first letter and acronym no
there here pa no na woman yin ko ya say there here baby a here tumfo no ye dey obo kase it is a responsible ni here wo mo that we patch o ma wie sesi na wa
special ICR
special eyes ni wo hu s no
aha
na just say special pa ba omo dia no are ni ya fia bi no omo dia akotu ato
say wa
na ubisa na asem bi wadaroma Mumfa ncheme.
Yegusuti.
Na lawyer eh. Say ya yeti ha ye kasai. Usi owura mahama akwakochi excavator nti waye bibia insida. Uwachi say 400. Akufado chi be 800.
Ose ye no nko
ose omo akwachi nkura bi a yedi be 1400 akojina emrana no. Akufado di bi court one fa wo mo amfa mfichire. Wa ma remo acha ankochichi wo mo a wa ma wo bail a obema won bail a ne ye ton ebusu anyina kra entimi ndua o wan fa clandestine means yes wan fa kwa boni so ankochi obia o akufo adoma omuko ngura mu ho wa ye be chi wa amnanum ye chi wo de wo kokko tede na owura mahama kan fa ho o se de kai me
Yegusuti.
Oh uravi na oni wa no owura mahama okujato any one more keka ho kan say omo kimpins no omo nim say kimpin no matimi abom mienu din kimpin mienu eye owura John Dramani Mahama ena kimpin number 2 eye Sami Jemfi of the gold board. Sami Jemfi gold
kimpin said den
kimpin say wo mo a omo sha gold enkrofo no galamsofo no kutu pama omutu galamsey no papa Mami kama asem minchirem
meba na president
adetira mesi omu mienu na campaigns no say emrantie no ko amranum na omu ko to gold no na obi ahu omu kura na nka omu ni ba bi omu beton na say market ni ho a anka omu be san ko
nse president mama say even though
omu ko amranum say wo ye special ni obi ahwe na say special eyes we to phone ni ho a mu be ko so produce special eyes. Say Sami Jemfi na talk gold talk Galamsey for gold no. Why na ehye wom kutu pass omonko? Why na kimpin no? Kimpin ni ye de oma wom sika se mumfa nkotu. Sami Jemfi ya tu sika e wo budget nim. Ya ti sika wo budget nim. Say ye mfa mankrofo no mumfa nkoto gold no. Unim gold a omoto. Galamsey for there. Enti why na ehye wom
omoto free small scale miners ho.
Omo undefined small scale miners
legal
me see omo undefined small scale miners time aye campaign omo undefined small scale other me anya nra na obey journalist o
say omo ina Galamsey for
mene oni dem ha anya mene won discuss ade we what table yi ho epono we ya ho omo na omo describe Galamsey said small scale omo describe it said what them ha mene
small scale mining
omo ye him for to the extent said table we ahu na me kan say owura won to me na mo say oye Galamsey no won to me kutakrata obi ka kire me wo dem ha say omo nyina ye de be na woni ha dem ha me say me fra dance na me fra dance no wo dem ha wo da me wo ye ma dance ni say nya dem ha na ye discuss Galamsey na nkrofo yi kan say Galamsey anka yembani ni nyina say ye di okra krata o so di onkra krata o omu nyina say nsuo nti yembani ni nyina wanya interview wo dem ha majaria interview akwa papa na na odidi peche na ni refi say no he Galamsey fighter no ya interview ni dem ha
papa be
dia na boy say now no worry gone your friends say
Rasfo jampo na
jampo na sa mi kan ye no ma modi nsu wahu nipa kura me kan
no so wole gone ti na
no wole gone na ono ne botae ye ba ko pe say yam ban gold mining wo mine mu say yam fa ban na total ban na yam declare state of emergency o man yimbutu
Rasfo jampo wasaka wakasa
o ka kire hwan
wakasa o say
o ka kire hwan
o ka kire o maimuni
nyina wo radio station be so na TV station be so
o say still or stand by say there's the need say be declare state of emergency
oje aketua maybe so say abanyama no post oh mami bi sa abre abanyama no post abre no ye teacher ni no ye chekire ni nti yanim the source of the juma oye ye tua no ho ka say abanyama no post post na ye de man no post na ye de share ni nsa no sika na ye de tua ne ka no Sami Jemfi gold na Sami Jemfi gold yinsu ya gold na osuma amrantie ni maba wa se munkoto emfri Galamsey for
the shippers authority omu ye adwuma
okay wadaroma can the oye ni kire me na hwe so generate enough money to even pay himself the make akosi ani say NDC for ye Ghana for nyina fragadam Omo aye Ghana fo nyina bukata. Kimping ne a auto Galamsey for no gold no dear omo ye Galamsey na beton amano. Your friend Sami Jemfi ni gold board na oda no. Galamsey for any small scale miners no omo tonma sa nkrofo we. Na why na fa Sami Jemfi adwuma. Your friend say why na fa na adwuma mbo ami anya komo ne ebi. David ye di nkomo why na fa Sami Jemfi adwuma.
So nko den.
So onye adwuma wo gold board chair or chair gold board no or why na fa na adwuma.
Aban na appointed no.
Aban bay. Why aban? John Dramani Mahama lawyer onimu. Enti o ya lawyer ni enti no yi anu direct no who kokota obedi for. Lawyer say John Dramani Mahama ne fa na adwuma. Enti say John Dramani Mahama fa na adwuma. No talk gold I free Galamsey for why na talk gold I free Galamsey. Na den che say Sami Jemfi talk gold I free Galamsey for. No so on one guy one share Owura Mahama ne you know. One share the engagement no. O can say dey.
O say
catch it
first no na Galamsey esi. So omutu a good from a good year na.
Nyamishra.
Omotoma foreign nationals are yenimum. Na of mine as Ghana yen benefit.
Nyamishra. That's a CI day.
And this is CI. You set up gold board. Auto gold no from Obia. Yam makwa mo bin for gold ni for baby.
Auto every him for her.
Enti also from Obia.
Him for kahon.
Enti say o no wo so mo say yensuo
we say na nye ye kanu na me twa no wa che
almost say yensuo almost say yensa
him for na say yensuo
say bekọ foreign nationals bin sem mama benefits there o man benefits here is better
and the lawyer appoint you judge why na to gold na free Galamsey for no ho dia Owura Mahama na nkasa kan ye na Odame kan even though Odame suro so obeka the okan kosi ya ni say o say anu kanenu na Galamsey for no ko ye Galamsey a omuton ma obia say the onu John Dramani Mahama enu no to di boga na ho bra
sa no kan
na dia uka ye na say na Owura John Dramani Mahama say the Ghana or mine no benefit from Galamsey na kaneno de no mutoma obi anti Odame pa obekọ akoto Galamsey gold say de me or mine na me John Dramani Mahama na me da no benefit e na me catch you say inti me bisa lawyer I put it to lawyer say why na fa Sami Jemfi adwuma mu na why na to gold na nya Sami Jemfi enya de ofa na adwuma mu na o man ko sha no kutupa say koto gold no say why na ye kingpin of Galamsey.
But Sami Jemfi say Galamsey has been with us for decades. Enti yet to me blame aban we
o jampu wa jampu gan no me say anu board by you say anu yeah hwehwe nipa o ye kingpin no ana ye papa asem no me say lawyer ti have appointing the judge John Mahama say me benefit me John Mahama o mine na me na me die
so mine benefit
ana why na da o mine na no na why na ekoto wo betumi akoto gold and then unim lawyer na ebisa no unim na akoto gold ade we trace di koye kawa udi koye wedding we na wan akoto free gold board ho ye beche wo bedam say anipa ba ko pe na to Galamsey gold o tom
auto gold
Galamsey gold o tom nipa ba ko pe your friend John Dramani Mahama and ni Sami Jemfi they are the kingpins now. They are the kingpins. John Mahama Jiatum say me John Mahama o mine na me da no benefit directly. I am the kingpin now. Me na me kingpin no. Me na me to gold no. Sami Jemfi me say budget no ya tisika 400 and something million, right? Boami me bia na me refi. Ya the ama Sami Jemfi say fa to gold. Na ni papa ni boss abeka ache yen say nipa all benefiting from gold ni your mine na me da no me na me suma Sami Jemfi so nkoto. Nti why na to gan why na ye kingpin.
Enu nti na K University.
Say no obi antu me nya kingpin ne. This Owura nanka. Da no me share ni program ni live. Enyumre na me ti ho. Na me da me mpaso na me share program na me say Jesus Christ.
Ade.
People are enkrofo NDC for dada enkrofo amomwe gu omu ani mu ase. In fact, there me ya asofo akukudam. Eko nanti ko ye keep fit ko bomb paye se Nyankopon bua Ghana no njai gold. Ema mu benefit ba power. Mu bedru power wie ya. Odame or wajatum on national TV say or no or benefit from Galamsey gold. Yeah, the okaya no or say in Crawford saying you can no yes saying you na him for na saying you Anglo Gold Ashanti saying you
Dabi
Newmont saying you lawyer catcher Newmont for saying you him for na saying you and ya shamfan for ya or say can no yes saying you na lawyer ni o nti na me bisa no questions no nyima no say no ejejo a say ano lawyer ni on can try me say so ura John Dramani Mahama ka say
a rhetorical question and as opposed
I'm asking ura John Dramani Mahama
into answer ni na o
nti nimre so a oyiano okay nimre so a oyiano mami say Owura John Dramani Mahama say ono oman na ono no da no ne no benefit from nsuo na asay no your kan ye nie or benefit from nsuo na asay no him for na asay nsuo Galamsey for kire say or benefit from Galamsey gold say amayen kasa o mayen ko ye ni o say omo atu ho anamo how comes dep no Ada Roma koso wan. Me bisa o.
E be bisa no.
Because our comes dep no na ye ko bia no a ye nuanom ekohia o.
Ekotehwe ya mu we.
Ana meboa.
Yeah.
Ya anya lanchi bio.
Oh, omo lanchi amaboa. Na they were yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
You nti license na odiama wo mu no se lawyer timi ma me license no ba ko wa ha se a upon me sorry akofie license no nche me ba ko me ba ko number say ya issue license because under Akufo-Addo how comes there pia omudi area bedada no is the same community the co na no community
mining
the same community mining na Akufo-Addo di ba no but Akufo-Addo penso no he was responsible enough he was responsible enough
Akufo-Addo channel community
cooperative
okay
enye community
odame cooperative difference na ni say me ni wo ye carbon ni akoje kan no ye see who to me na oni mu abeje the only difference they say yen kan mo mu breje it is say there ye say no ye tin up and some no na how comes dep no omu wie ye wadawroma me there no so on me license back number because omu ma obi a license into how comes dep for no omu tumi a omu di ko tugo nti na me ka say me snare no me man me sum na fidie say on kire me baby a omu ye adwuma na yenko inspect omu license because Joma ma de atu ne ho say oba ye oma obia license on signing license ba kokra
I don't know kind
he said it himself
and I'm repeating
Enya lawyer no kan
and I'm repeating
it say on signing license back into omu ye how comes dep no omu de krata omu de 2 million ben
but it doesn't take when was it not 3-4 weeks ago it takes a process
asem bisa o say omu ye how comes dep me kan say omu nye ne wo ba bia e fidie na me sum no and o say omu ye ana nya sa no kan o ya lawyer ni o ana o say omu ye odame Ufo-Addo so say e koso ana
yes say koso omo lanchi
there's a difference between launching the program
and me say omo lanchi
the launching didn't end me for what I know when they all heard of the problem womo a eba be ye lunch no the obegina mampani anamu ama omo asem we ni kan ye medin pa because there are people I personally know enti no
so man an ko gina present and
o ko gina present and enti why no lunch here the obey na be the chire anka obetumi lunch here regional minister o ti asem na no nso o tumrika kohwe the ekoso so who launched it and someone make and I know what I'm talking about and I know I'm sitting here with a lawyer or bet to me actually me as you have bisa me question but there me bisa no say if they launched it na mampani na be na watch penny enya na watch kura but say 1 week ni or say on signing license ba akukura to me be no mo dey how comes them
say how comes them to know
criminal how comes them
it's a program.
If it is there then it is a criminal enterprise if how comes them is working then it is a criminal enterprise it has no basis in law mrenim ni ntina make as say no
so it is not there
so far as I'm concerned
It is not working.
Omo to me bia so omo di be ye adwuma. Because omampani opemu na nkasa say ya zane krata ba.
Okay.
The etosu mienu a me pese ote ase ne say. O kan say omo recover land forest.
Nine
red zone forest reserve.
Yeah.
It
was 44. It was 44. Nine.
Red zone. The red zone one. Devastated one.
Or say 9 and na say no. But they have recovered.
No. 44. Na mo say no.
And no say 44.
Yes. No mo recover 9. Good.
Into
and ama kofi bu akraka.
The make say omo recover na say say.
Just say baby na
charge. No activity is happening there.
Na baby na Galamsey is gupa forest 9 no. Na was very 44 a very dangerous zone. Now so much me age 9 every Galamsey is in the same.
By a lawyer ni the mete no. I say 9 no. And na emu 4 there omo IGS.
That be and ya ma correcting. Who say me see 44. So that's the 4 that is worrying you.
So okay. So yemra fie. Lawyer wada roma. Mo akoje mo akopamu Galamsey for no every forest mako 9. And now omo ko trainee nkrofo na yedike ma omo.
Blue water guards.
Blue water guards. What's the difference between your blue water guards and the river guards?
The same thing.
Did they make a question?
Some of the augment some
yeah water guards no you see am on phone. They mon friend no me bisa wo dem ha say mo ma wo dey. Omo see ya ma wo mo aba kin. Na say oh Odame
Amukogwa hwan.
Enya asem na me bisa no. Na say soldier ohun police for ohun video bi na police for no e cost up nkrofo bi a omo de omo say omo ye sound winning na nkrofo no e charge ye na police for to omo na America. Ohun sa video no. UTV for.
Yeah.
I was on UTV no omo boy. Na say police ni okuta tuo kra tu ni na America. Na wa confirm boys utua unka 2000 every month. So omo de omo nko ye de omo nkuta mfia no
omo whistleblowers. Yeah.
Omo ma on whistle ampa. We are sure.
Oh, omo train obi akra whistle.
Yeah. Madam is we ni pa money. O better lawyer yeah. Na omo man whistle. I will quiet you.
You can't whistle blower. Me sure am so.
Say whistle blower.
You can't whistle blower.
Omo whistle no quiet him na why.
Enti President Mahama through lawyer Kojo Mensa.
And this is Moya Sre Papa.
Aka 1 minute spare.
O say omo nim baby excavators no wo.
Omo nim
baby excavators.
O say wa kan na.
Say o say omo track excavators.
No, o pa say omo the trackers ahihiem.
Na me say me try say really? No, the okan ni say when excavators come under the previous government. Ye nim baby free.
Good.
And ye nim baby echo.
Who owns them?
I'm dealing with him as a lawyer.
Your question.
Or the media excavator abagana. Me kwa clear ewo habo. Ye nim dia or excavator no ni dia. Ni bill of lading any bibiano. Ye nim dia ni din ewo so. Ye nim dia odi kwa koye. Ewo Ghana hana krobe so no ga. Ewo Senegal na Gambia.
It
is there. Everybody bringing a car, a vehicle, whatever for whatever reason. It is there. The Odeba, the Adiania Nedia, clearing agent obe clear mano. The Odeba Chrome Haba be yoko saloon car na otimukrano. Ye trosso say yes sedan a saloon car for private use.
Yeah.
Who register entry.
True.
Exactly. It is a lawyer say, oh, ye nim the Odeba, ye nim baby ayediko, and no so nye no kre. But this is what Akufo-Addo did. Ye di ba wie na bedu krom ha. We were the first to say ye the tracker ebe boom. I don't like going back because no mo nyina Akufo-Addo aye hwe Akufo-Addo niam oye oba ye first 2 years. Mahama the 8 months or see on Timimbani. He has embarrassed himself in Ghana because wago na hwani mo ase unim die ntra. Die ntra make san say look, Papa Nanyama or can opposition about Galamsey. And an Imrantia no dia omuka yasa within 2 weeks. You be finish Galamsey. Okuja to amaya na watching. Sam George there na one can for Galamsey. Boys here omuko blocky road. There no omuka for Galamsey. enti na wa bedi ade na bosome nkono na sese ya no ensuo na say chen kane na is he not embarrassed asofo Roma asofo for demonstration are you not embarrassed about it stability ni better
yeah
MPP wa abamu central region omu close waterways
dabi
sese ayeti omu close waterways
yes central region
wo himfa
Konyako
omu close waterways ana Konyako western ana
central but yes central region Cape Coast was central region but you close waterworks for
okay you
man kesim be
close back
be chrome waterworks you close
MPP wa abam na ya close waterworks bi wo Ghana ha maybe saw una okay bi man maybe saw MPP wa abam na nsuo ni ya west no what say ya close waterworks for the first time I have seen the Volta River turn brown. Eti di American kosi ani say mami sorry enye mami Odame
yeah
1,400 people no see omo achichi wo mo onu no ka mimi hu ye ba Akufo-Addo prince no ye hu nipa ye di omo ko gina amra ni mo amra ni omo di ya ye di omo ko tu mo na Owura Mahama say they are not the kingpins and I may say me I have found the kingpins Sami Jemfini Owura Dramani Mahama they toss minted 1,400 people onko fa omo mra. Number 2 the difference between onu the omo ye ne so omo dey fight Galamsey any the Akufo-Addo ye say Akufo-Addo was more drastic to the extent say Akufo-Addo ma ye chiwa ubeko jail ya nchiwo na udwane ne ye beto niama na he decided to destroy the Galamsey infrastructure eye nokre or she some fines almost she grofo offices ye be hu office na ye she no almost she na excavator ba ko ye say
bubruja
almost she ni nyina enti no niama wo kan say omo aye no Akufo-Addo aye de chensa
okay
enti no say Owura Mahama na age atum sound bite na ni Owura Mahama age atum say onu no ye Galamsey kingpin no oni ne wo fa ase ne ba Sami Jemfi ya hwehwe kingpin na
Ernest Adade and Awoteneka from the MPP. Good morning, Mr. Odame. I'm listening to you live from Ashaiman. I greet my boss, Joshua Akamba, and Chairman Joe. My name is Champion Fuseini. In order way by see, Senior Odame, the NDC guy in your studio is just beating around the bush. He's not saying any meaningful points, but so conjecture and lies on Kwao. Boy, greetings to Ghana next president, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, and Honorable Carlos Ahenkra, incoming National First Vice Chairman of the NPP. Abele Nungwa Nodwe Ebaye. Yeah, here say on the Facebook, and so Ebimudi Abaye to me. I can kind no more. Okay. All right. I kind of that. Teacher Constitution. The way they are not by operation room. All right. Okay. Yanko enim.
Wait there. Me pacho. As I say, umami and break. Odame. As I say, umami and break akra. Na menu no crasem ni waka kan sem bebre utumi say forget and me on menu honest I can sem a em say you refi say Ghana for saw through what they did. Okay. And then 1.7 million Ghanaians vote to John Dramani Mahama no because certainly no say you okay no question President Akufo-Addo yes animana Ghana for entuntia first in history the fourth report 1.7 million people vote to man but some of them are very grave in your money be why serious intima men kan wasem
yeah what kind of credit
ba ko ne say
okay
John Mahama any Sami Jemfi na sebi kingpin opening unless I want to Ghana and I say won't share gold board act and I won't share send a gold board all pretty and Obeka say sebi Sami Jemfi top gold if illegal miners war Sami Jemfi on koto gold enfi obi ansem
okay
they are private individuals almost set your company omo bebeji license omo kokko ye omo ade how can Sami Jemfi be responsible
and Sami Jemfi ama licenses to private individuals
no district
free Galamsey yes
artisanal small scale miners.
Yes.
Artisanal small scale miners. Licensed artisanal small scale miners. Okay. Omo in a good way. Eh? And microphone to fi omo ho no ma beton ama gold board.
Enti Galamsey for no go no moton we.
Me pacho Galamsey for no they are not supposed to actually be operating.
But they are operating.
Why are they operating?
Hey.
No, maybe some operate here. How does Sami Jemfi know? Say, wait, if he's in fact, what Gold Board is going to do, and I mean, what Gold Board is going to do, and they say, or best start take contact tracing.
Contact tracing. How is he going to?
No, we are going to do it in a way. Say, in fact, from October, that program no be chance here. Gold Board, can say, what we aggregator, either tier 1, tier 2. Say, oh, koto, we na, ye pese who miner, who koto gold na, pese who miner, sa gold no fee. Whether it was mine, because it will be to the benefit of Ghanaians. Say, betono, amanoni, bo adequate. Yes, idea. In fact, a boy betono, and your papa.
The question still remains, say. Galamsey yes no omom gold omo toma wine
opening that is where I'm saying to you say no krasem nie me bra or say categorically Sami Jemfi eto gold and I make say unless you want to be mischievous you know say Sami Jemfi on to gold aggregators no moton gold no omoto gold no on behalf of Gold Board in your cano and you know and John Mahama sebi John Mahama atena kroma for how many years that be na what one allegation say o ekimpi nti eno no ento nchen opening and secondly oka arna wo r comes deaf no opening hwa who you advertising who you branding you have to sometimes do things ebe catch your attention ebe catch way me yetra ha ye bon nkome enye because sa arun ye ketwa enti na all kan won asem no anameboa
catching attention
so that I can catch your attention first time you will be wondering there na arno mami nko be sa arno mu and then you know say arno ye responsible mining and that is what John Mahama is trying to promote Emma akohini once again mischief and and then titru no opening Mamenka the me papa sadiemu or say ohun champagne ayeton wo kwa ho enka why politician for a long time enka why politician for a while enka ne obeye ni say ubetwa pictures no twa video bi when my evidence be a kire we ba can trala any evidence e be then na obetumi aka say that is what is happening in the opening and even when we are saying we should you're making sure say na Petro no no can say they pay your friend is saying Shippers Authority ni pano Professor Jampo or say you turn from Gold Board Sikano opening it is
money we Professor Jampo say from the consolidated fund
so assistant and every day or person say onim say consolidated fund the public official but now or you mischief it no can say Gold Board and Professor Jampo and at the papa you see these are things that you go to share. I've repeated it said we are 9 months into the reign of John Mahama and he has shown every evidence even sa blanket ban here among folk he hasn't ruled it out on kasa onye ni oye say or say let's exhaust the current laws any powers and if it comes to it it's not something that John Mahama is a listening government but you person to asie this is say too and that is what this my friends can tell any mama evidence evidence of the stability levels no any air dani air ba yes we haven't gotten there inti mama ye mano crash na nyame adum ontumi fanye adwuma no in the years time say e ba na e bon komo odami na no what we catch say ya mama mbre sa ontumi nye I would understand member on 2 foot Ghana and then we move forward
me from
Roberta
kitwa I say enso na ni ti time say unim Ghana ha say e draw pebra enso re na me boy enso ni nyina so tie enso akese no kura kofom sa time na mu ka say enso no are na abafom ni nyama no dey e pebre November December and me boy just before the election and now enso bebrebe atoy ato floody baby still ensuring this time naturally necessary can ensure anything naturally
tokuno
Oh man, inka onno emre ni mini onka.
Onka say. Kana yenko. Toko no.
Media masemi etiawa. The entire nanka make us onka ni say. I don't want to go into the legalities of it. We have a very weak constitution in respect of Chief Justice no ne certain critical things your constitution emwa. Nti make the lawyer baby samia ne say omo bisa omo abre say kra de aye tautology say wabu mra bi so
no sisi ano talk no challenge say
oh me ba oyi na di no lawyer baby sami say ha me omo bisa ma ya abre wabu mra bi so to mama mu mra
bi aso
mra no na ka kire no de onye mra na ama Chief Justice Yidie for chair say despite media be you odame adi
sir
oh na despite media you mo adwin so be you odame adi a obetwe anka lawyer anka waso awu wa fra ontem kura but Chief Justice mra no ama Chief Justice Yidie no there ya kura wo mu ni say you say obi o
yeah
and say you hu say lawyer na me
yeah
obi enfa petition mra ye dey ama president money nye ho hwe onfa ma council of state no from A to Z president nkrofo wo mo aye to abama wo mo ni nyina ye NDC for wo mo aye appointee wo mo nyina ye president na appointee wo mo e na wo mo aka na o mo ye institutionalized no so no enti nipa o ye be mobo on the council of state say the former chief justice yeah, ASEM Yidika because she knows it is an illegality. Or
she has said it.
Or if I am here, I will resign. To prove a point that the omo yeno and sem fata no tna watna sa akonwa no bi so da. Metimi aka say minim for a fact. But metimi aka say minyini say maame ne betimi ayi ni ho afrim say some of the benefits here ene enunti ya twim maame no wo abo so no ono wanji bida ye to so mienu on to me maame ni to me nka say ensem a baako another set of kwadu aye de ball maame no say ono maame no watena asem so a enye ono nko anote so there are other 7 judges and etiso ono a why chief justice dano on empaneli nkrofo a ono atena so da omo pass judgment and obibo anyuso nti maame na nkasa oti honom no sabin producer obu ono ani ho animtia say you might have had some of these benefits before ono oti honom
so wakasa
wa ensem no can is not enough
on here then
obi bokro no sabi mumfa nche kro no in quotes say obi ye bonni na wo gina ho na wo di wani hwe na wo ka ho asem keke na oto abonni ne so are you accomplice it
njanko on here then
or resigning to prove a point say ojai say a free neko appointment owura mahama wa seda enie me da wasipa say wa appointing me as council, a member of the Council of State, but Nyama Ekosui, and who would have sent the biggest signal ever, and it would have vindicated her. Whatever she is saying, would have been vindicated. Say she means what she's saying. Into Nipa, or no dear, meninji ne yihun kwani onu. As for Joma,
Sufaya Kufu.
Yeah, exactly. And I mean him say, Ura Mahama man appointment because of her position. Now Mahama GD say. Or no, so copycat or Ministry of Finance, Ninia maybe or yeah about the bond issues, helped him in gaining some popularity. Or no Mahama no the winning anti main reward, But he was an appointee of the Akufo-Addo government. And that's what I'm worried about. Because it will follow her.
But does she qualify for the position?
Oh. Why not? We'll be out of her caliber.
Yeah.
But let me tell you, no matter how much you qualify, asema me bisa NDC ni bi na no ni say or no na adwene ni say Galamsey na hu ahia pa. Na me say o. Say Galamsey na ema o man na nya sika sesia. O say o man na nya $9 billion nti no na Galamsey na aboa ya na me guys o na say cocaine bet me am sky chance. Any ajoma man legalize cocaine. Na we anka ko no ba ma more money because India hemp, hemp, from the seed to the roots of the hemp drew.
Yeah.
Buying BBI drew. Now the internet. Any on Akufo-Addo cry approve some form of legalization. But any yama obi andua we ubeba me feature na my na fu.
The same yes yes am be shirodo.
Na try no be my achen Galamsey na and we enku obembo wa
bodam. No say why you me as chief justice ah.
The point
me yi me say me ye judge bio.
I'm running away from the legal conversation because I have heard both ends. Nkrofo almost say mra enhihye na ema ye yi no as chief justice. San hihye na senka ba say oye jaja na say brofo na omuka ye no kra me tworogu ha ba bi e wen kra lawyer brofo ni dey
no ni brofo kwa
brofo na omusi enu na omuka ya omudi na di stated misbehavior.
Okay,
any mra bia mu enu ani stated misbehavior. Mrabia ni omayi mu a oye lawyer ni ebi a obetimi aboa me dia be ye ntwere say stated misbehavior na chere say wakodi kunkunte wakotena abonten na wakodi fufuo ni akrantie na ani say wakotena stated misbehavior is stated nti say ebi a omampani ni wo mu a tena panel no so na adwene ye wo say stated misbehavior no any say wakotena ba ebi akodi fufuo na chief justice there
ubo omampani was ade mu ade oka committee no.
Na so omampeni power.
What to me so be inedi. Committee will advise somebody.
Yeah.
And Akufo-Addo has been advised before.
Committee will recommendation.
Akufo-Addo has been advised before on the chief justice and he ignored it.
Yeah.
Omampeni could ignore. He has the power to say the mwakani nyina.
No, not in this article 1469.
No.
He has to follow the recommendation.
This is not the first time we are. This is not the first time.
Mamenchem. Committee did the committee did the recommendation the bia no the Omampani has to follow it.
So what
but a good father they na buy any council of states and they will bet me aboegu.
And American say Omampani were to me.
Yes.
Not to have pursued this.
Good, but not the committee. Onya power committee no the recommendation.
No, yes, abuani nya on kawanka of any situation.
And also another thing.
No, on person be in idea. Anka or the idea no command committee no. Abuano Akufo-Addo mpesa obeka no. Nti omudi ba ya eno mu anu din. Anameboa. This is not the first time, this is the fourth time. Three times. Three times. I think this is the fourth one. Eno there he went ahead to sack him. But miensa badada. Sana omuka miensa badada. Obia katana no na go joma ma nwene ne secret enya say onwene ne sian it's not only information about it. It's not only Akufo-Addo. Before Akufo-Addo first time 1K yeah but there Kwame Nkrumah
impo say so Professor Mills
and also Americans yes say miensa
they were not against Gertrude Tokono me pacho
no yet Tokono but the then to just
canon in a way say Gertrude Tokono
time Akufo na Gertrude Tokono
the issue about
so it's implied I'm running you him said this is implied
no I cannot
I'm dealing with you as a lawyer it's implied but Kufwa yenim say Tokono wasn't the lawyer
the chief justice
and Akufo but Mills yenim say no so somebody was there is implied I don't have to state it but the American say odame niama we nyina open akaninti waka no opposition so nya na obeka no waka unanimous 11 waka unanimous 9 or 7 you say there waka unanimous SCU wasa sesa lawyer no akoto aduane papa bi ewo hotel ho your friend say lawyer no ko didi me ye no catch on say obi an lace in the boot na ye buy ya so we knew it was
seven no
I said it on UTV say ma me no we nko 25T Mahama Beyinedi because Mahama Nyinedi he wouldn't have sent the thing to the committee anka obe tranketi no he has the power to do that 1 year now the core committee no opa ubire bisa UTV for no betumi am sound bite say omupa omu no anko 300
na question ye bisa ne say we are headmaster na wedding say hu bi na yi wedi a utumi eba be teacher na
see I told you I'm running away from the substantive matter
entine ye fi ho
no ye lawyer ni mapa
Nkrofo pese o mote won.
Maame ni ye lawyer ni mapa.
Yes.
Ansana wo be ye high court judge kura ansana wa rise ya Supreme Court judge ansana wo be chief justice. Enti onu niama o challenge no. Me ye hwan a metumi aba be e kan ho asem. But the metumi aka ne say I can read the thing between the political lines. Any action Aura Mahama take, you know, as a politician. And what I am saying to him as a politician is say, wa sabia to ho. Say maame no ye na di as chief justice no maame ne say kwan wo why say wo faso. Now do you me as chief justice wa faso. Now as a judge, a Supreme Court judge, you know. Kwan so wo why say wo di me di as Supreme Court judge. And no dey won faso. Maame ne ye mranim ni. And no dey akoto ho.
Okay.
Lawyer betimi lawyers no obi abetimi a kire na adwen nti na lawyer bi kokota na walusu obi kokota na wawini asem kro na obi akokire na adwen no the what to me a obi declare so ye papa say ye boni esa akowie the same place. Okay. Why na go kan wasem.
Okay.
Oh why boy tiefo no lawyer why na ye dia ma me no dia asem na akoma no High Court.
Says you call High Court.
Or they call High Court. High Court no the boss the all benefit from this sack. Or the current Supreme Court, acting Supreme Court judge. Aname boy. Ma pano so aba beka say asem bia beba say ano. Mumfa mre me na me decide ni po betna so. Maame no obe wini ana obe lusu odame.
Ye misa lawyer.
Lawyer kokamra. Me ka politics wa.
Lawyer.
Oh, yo,
lawyer room.
Lawyer room.
So many people have na hadwin, and I'm sure say Ghanaians omutie, but no kra some of the things all can and one a nifi mo because senka minua ahwe article 146 clauses 1 to 11 now. We will say President John Dramani Mahama up until 1st of September. O issue warrant say mame recommendation aba from committee and they say ye US in chain we are removing you into my follow that recommendation say na constitution kan but mame no sa warrant na buy no because announcement buy no pa no one have a problem but warrant na buy no na akofa asema aba sisia what in America na say and I don't think say throughout the process either the committee and our President Mahama so and I said they did something that is completely out of way no. I'm so happy says happened. Yes, we are at the next stage. Say Mahame no what right. Say ope say A B of say the right B is being infringed upon into your court no there. And you'll be able to me sorry no court. And I encourage her to do that because bottom line is that A B or no Philly say na dwunumu no or no Mahame na dwunumu no. The job as Chief Justice, you know, and then the judge as Superior Court judge, you know, and you two different and separate things.
Okay.
Inti no anje ye kra no court no ebema sa interpretation no because the constitution no is a bit way
silent on that.
Clause 3 no omo kan how to actually committee ebe remove Superior Court judge which includes High Court for Supreme Court judges. And 6 no ever can about Chief Justice. So effectively, I'm keen to learn. They say Samuel no different, but I can tell you say in terms of the basis remove affect Supreme Court judge and affect Chief Justice.
Okay.
And Timami reading beginning Article 146 no the title is a removal of Justice of Superior Court and Chairman of Regional Tribunals.
Okay.
And I say a justice of the Superior Court or a chairman of a regional tribunal shall not be removed from office except for stated misbehavior or incompetence. Stated misbehavior, incompetence, or inability to perform.
Okay.
Infirmity or among for friend. Now, one separate say way Superior Court judges this one is another way.
Okay.
Into the premise of the constitution, who say they were looking at all of them.
Okay.
It's just the committee now be form no and no the difference be mu clause 3 ho 3 ho no almost see as far as the Superior Court judges are concerned there or see petition no president be forward am Chief Justice what in America na say and then Chief Justice be form sa committee no and I say eba no I be say eba no Chief Justice in India and the president, in consultation with the Council of State, on the Formosa committee, for me, and that is what has happened here. Mammy no believe he say, Enka, Yeji Chief Justice or and Kaisa say, yes, I should set another committee. No more go through the same thing. No penny may be so. And you ask the very relevant question, say, we a headmaster. You, of course, before you became a headmaster, now you're a teacher. Now, you will feel headmaster role. Now, you can say, Brabe teach. And I say, we are IGP. Now, you will feel IGP role. COP. I mean, practically, and the
common sense.
Does it make sense?
See, lawyer is assuming.
If anything, of course, you know who say at 146, and maybe one can say to me, clear.
One ready for.
But I yet clear no sir. Into the American say, if anything, sadly, ever test that particular interpretative way. No, am I who say, is this the case or not? But my friend, I call on Professor H. Prempe committee. No say, commission. Sadly, no. Taking the views of people now and also media madrimuno without prejudicing the outcome of the case. I believe say opening this will not bring out any other outcome from that because say ube expect to say you as a chief justice now imagine what can happen or what would happen. Opening yeah now okay say we are chief justice. No, be an commando no. Says or no be commando. What would you do? Maybe so.
They say you do have below.
They were all
justices, but you in a few months ago, now
she's just administrative. That's what she's saying.
In practice, I don't think the framers meant that in Kasasanka they will do a separate grounds for or separate basis. Absolutely.
All right.
MPP I have a slight problem with maybe all the core, so all the core high court because this would have an interpretative sort of work to be done. And the Supreme Court, but human rights into your person, the core first. The court, rather RFA accord.
MPP flagship race.
Into young entrance in NT opening.
MPP flagship race.
MPP flagship race. Opening media. Enka baby amiti enka and found no sir because but ensure she will be about you and also as ensure as you want no cross them they should do this campaign with decorum. I dare not be ye bibi to say do or die affair brand champon 10 cents beba na Canada Japan 10 cents aba na Dr. Richum 10 cents aba sani me nyina adia Ghana for airshare yehu. Identity never say there will be allegations say the whole MPP machinery kuku to bring one person on board. Nunti Canada Japan branch champion they are threatening each other. Say me a politician me who be sa me a friend saying me colleagues omo party mu. But bottom line is to me as omo with the Mamua John Mahama Ebuno, I know say whoever comes out of this, almost 10 cents in when the winner emerges, I know for a fact that Ghanaians will see them for who they are because all of them were part of Akufo-Addo's government that Ghana rejected here 100%.
Okay,
all of them. They were part of it. And Ghana for reject you completely. And NDC 184 parliamentarians. Any 1.7 million votes, Inti, they are best within 8 months. Canada Japan bet me a best and I said Dr. Baumia bet me a best.
Okay.
She Dr. Baumia send you on my economy titi pass here. Canada Japan, we a board member, and now we a member of the government. Maybe South say, dear now we are when you were part of it. Dr. Bichum, was he not the education minister?
Yeah.
Dr. Brian Champ on there, need any bobo because on there now allegations and they say on mana dia no kra no ton Emma pressure yedi tonu so mo jai yes state hotels in Yamano and no it was allegation open
lawyer ni kasa
me say okay na snitch Tom hotel bako
na labaji.
Yeah, Labadi. Yes.
Brian never bought any hotel. One yes, we say hotel as Brian. enya no correct.
Messi Rock City.
Okay.
Messi Rock City.
Rock City as a lawyer.
Oh, don't worry. Rock City Abraham Champon Dano.
Yes.
Now come out to Ghana hotel.
That's Abraham Champon Dano.
On Dano no yede.
Lawyer, my lawyer. I want him. I'm taking him on as a lawyer. Rock City, why not?
Yeah.
Chief executive near why?
Exactly. There's a chief
executive. Is he not the social
at the time?
Is he not the social holder of Rock City Hotels?
No.
You see?
And then you're
shareholder, no?
Yeah,
on your majority shareholder.
How?
Which them?
I mean, no, I'm saying that opening the American is all the aspirants are almost you. We have got their 10 cents and we have put it down. Ghanaians so almost share. But if you can't even manage your internal conflict by this time, you manage your internal conflict. Our normal campaign was 2,000. How many delegates crown on now? Want to be a manager. Then when it comes to the national one, Ube Macron are saying, we are waiting. And I can tell you, because of the good governance, we are going to beat them hands down when we are.
The seminar or Nanko Dinifia Semoanke Bebuan. The beauty of democracy. Say democracy, the money is fair. And they say, Ubia etumika na adwini. Ubia nsheneso. Enti say campaign time drew. They say the yeni omu ye na nsenya no omu nam na omu ka de omu be ya ma oman no they say eno na oman say omu edi omu hwamo pa Galamsey ya mutu CD azan de aka ni nyina basa enti the same thing they say ano ye wo nipa numu a omu say ye pe omu pese ye to omu so aba ye nko gina ba bia nko kan say obi ye bodam ni say dunka ti abeka say atubiga yo
yeah atubiga
or they say atubiga
no I can't say boating or them boating
say ba could be bodam ni
yes
ba could be there which I say they called them names obi crowd or try say obe contest your Mahama no asem to no na no less a person than ora kwabrandu for there nyame na save no anka it's a breed there mwatiti no pasa. And you know the MPP, no such thing is happening. Obi akana adwin. And he say, me ya adwin on the side say, and he say obi
George Boatin and no so
George Boatin. And he say obi etimi ebo modern so obeka obi kasa boahye ne yebo. Obi obe try so obe yes me I granted more interview na no say who try sa de na any party na wo say no. Esan say until recently nanka me my chair party no mukakra me hu orakofo no a primaries no we never had that situation obi akoka de onu betumi aye or ye de obetumi aka otiase na ye wi a omunyina aka bom we went into 1996 election to buy 2000 no yetimi ka bom e win election na say ubia ye na adwene say because lawyer may contest lawyer anti my enemy and your enemy of lawyer mpo anka mefa ne saa na nkrofobia your mo adwene say unya contest a group of people pe now we enemy of the party ene na nipa kro no oye mambofo eni say ubia hwe nanim mpre no esan say oye adwuma ma NDC ubia na adwene be ne say ebia Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia nkwa wini a na chitafo nkwa be wini power ama NDC no ama MPP no dada ne ho sa na Kennedy Japan chitafo Brian Champo chitafo but the rest are asking legitimate questions it me I never go against those questions me against will be akofa say Kennedy 10 sins of Kennedy Japan 10 sins of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia 10 sins of Brian Champo mwana mufi moto sebi mumfanche me akire NDC for na dachi no mu be ka say sebi o ebi ntwi awoto na ukoka ne say because the me pen say me dikere de Japan echi
okay
in his campaign the okoka ye ne say owura Mahama every 1 million votes approximately 1 million votes
that's 2016
or 1 million votes no it took him 8 years to so the betiti 1 million Owura Baumia ekoye no NDC for bro 1.7 million votes. And fear saying and I
find X no.
Find X.
Oh, okay.
On the obia temp. Or no
metie Sami Ukua.
He has converted the English to mathematical equation. No, say go and find X. Only obia temp. Sa na we sube raising it almost say mabwa party no. Say. Obisu say menso matter pickups. 300. Everybody is saying what he can do, what he has done to help his party. The reason for which I SSO no na oto Abama. One more me who will be on Facebook and I felt terrible. Say Obia kofa nkrata na enu no me gidi say ya yem party for ministers ibi na de man no or say contrast a omodi ama Kennedy Japan. Na contrast a odi ama Kennedy Japan say bi o misre meka de odi ama others no wo hin because ye ba mfie ngotwe na nya ba akofo pe nipa ba akofo na ma no contract. Ukwan energy na kwan a ye adan a ye sisi schools a ye sisi ene de keka ho. Enti it doesn't make sense. You are digging a hole for the party. Oh, bubu party no, because party no niama omu ye enti atisem kire say party mpanimfo ni bia ni nje sa niama no ho kura ba kwa say nkrofobia ye omu adwene say unta ye chidi a say yes say bibia ene ye say mu asay no.
1 minute.
It just doesn't help anybody. Enti say me support to obia ora Baumia and kire say yembubu party no.
Okay.
Mamin ka de metumi aye mamin ka de candidate am support no me gini di ye ko wie na say me candidate and winning no be candidate winning a fine so who candidate and winning na me candidate winning all we are saying is say ye nyina ye betumi ababiom together na ye tumi akọ prosecute one agenda but say who ya wa adwen say me man winning dia and some aye titi na chire na ya asefem pa
last words
enti me de me kan akosia ne say MPP mu a mesra me party for ye nyina ye dwene ba ko asebi na ya ye zombies ye be ye Jimmy for sebi mo fa nche me enye atemdidie kwan so but I'm interpreting zombie no ye be kan say say ye zombie na ye nyina ye be ka say nipa ba ko the whole party to ni ye ko na sebi ya dwene no ya me who said the mechanic e beto asumu ye be mo fa nche me na ya ye zombies but say ye nyina obi a kire na adwen obi asore anopa ohuru nanim na otwi ne sinwi a okwa akopedi obedi a ye nyina de obewini bia na yakota na chi nti ma obi anto ne boase de atwa to ne say NDC fo yi muni mu mahama mu abeka akire yen say owura mahama ne kan ye the video no wo odame ho say onu de se de ye hwehwe Galamsey fo mpanimfo a omuta akire a onu a o say enu no de hwe o man no de man ne ho bra
last words
enti atia na me be tie for mu hwe man
30 seconds
the last way I okay there say Ghana for bogu because
clearly just a parliament okay sponge from our records
obeni no cross me Ghana for where they me address him directly the issue about Galamsey that mampeni jomama ne nakoma so idea me nim say with the foresight with the leadership skills you be too Galamsey as illegal mining you be too asie Emma Ghana for just as we did with the Doom no you be here with Galamsey as well until munya irishemu and sanso enya confidence no mano sa support no to be friend to asie the raising of the issues in India me pese ekoso because no na ebe ma obia any other sonti let that happen na sebi yenuanu mi pacho mo amwo sa party no mo ma Ghana ho dwo mo kakra because Chomama is focused on delivering his mandate that for yes or touching on infrastructure or touching on roads or touching on health reforms or your friend say wama 4,500 items above from just a niama no cause we stabilize the economy because penny niama no Chomama ye no mo mayen focus on na men fair distractions mo prep just say you are just attacking each other all what you want to do is pick a leader that will go and contest in 2019 asa inti adentina mo ma kromo ha nyina ye nya so ba niama koyi let's focus on Jomama's development. And I know, say, you better ha, many engineer, you better bought Jomama Abasu for the good work that is done for Ghana. And yamano a renewed mandate, yama party no a renewed mandate. Ema nyama akoye.
Yapon.
Iti nyamishira yetiefu nyina.
Yapon. Aha near the Jumani na esie na emo make say the entire family of Madame Rosebud Yawa Adeti say respectfully omu invite you to the final funeral rites of this Madame say Friday Bay, that's 26 September 2025. Ombe de Dano, ewo Nifie, ewo Peki Azokoi, New Town. Time ombe ye 8:30 pepe number de ya mami, Madame Rosebud Yawe Adeti. Na ne burial service no, ebekoso Saturday, eye na watch pepe ewo Peki Azotiwa, that's 27 September. Eho ne be burial and memorial service. Na Thanksgiving no akoso kwesiada, that's a china na watch 28 my birthday and na ombe Thanksgiving service. Ewo Peki Global Church ewo Azokwe Old Town and ye 9 a.m. on a pepe. Inti ebusuafo efre adofonum se mumre na mumbe jam na omunsie omumame entire family no se omu stresse obibiada omra na yempe ye mami krabe kama na Mikael se upeteke ya tutu ene baya ya chia enhwe bebia ma 7 Milton Hotel wo no ho na udu ho no mo a ubehu se Rich ebo ho no mo na wajibi saa so na the same place tilapia ya tutu tese ubewiawe ma wawa fili the friend ubedie dibio Jola wa Grandma Felicia omuina ewo ho e odu ho no mo a ombe serve kama ende eye wa woda Esther Twum wo anya NIC na we efri esio ko ntaso ho na se yan kan kire se ende eye wa woda enti ni grow in grace and in health with prosperity. Na health is pharmacy. Makajo se upedro bia ma 7. Unyedu ma 7 opposite PCFM dadano. On sia best points. Kazi rank on ma health is pharmacy. Edro bia ope bia o de okwa kasa wo hwehwe. Kwame anase bonsu. We hu bonsu a oba so no bi hye ho no. Atia donko the friend Rose anase Same. Ubenyo mu ina ewo ho no. Na me say tilapia ne check ne de ufili anwumre chiame na yanwibi chiame na yanwibi ya frame opani kojo dem yado me na me di dwuma hu chiame Juliana Oben Francis Okokroko omechi sa so na kosi abuaje the darling boy eni father Dixon na oponti na nkasa na yedi dwuma ababesomo yakramo ye wonda sende the memenda ebe mbesati yanka yakramo Mr. Suenu DJ Foreigner obabo monyum de